Hello, everyone. Thank you again for joining us for the last week
everyone.
of our Pint series. Ooh, Echo. Sorry, I haven't done this in like a month.
We appreciate you being here.
It is the last week. It's the last week ever. We're not doing this again. We are done.
Depends on turn one.
Yes. In case you weren't around Discord earlier, which why would you be? Chris said that if anyone goes 3 wide into the bus stop on lap 1, we are done.
No, if we don't make it through lap 1 clean, like if we lose a significant portion of the grid because of a lap 1 crash, the Pint series is over.
Okay. So welcome to the last week ever.
Yeah. No, what I said was I will red flag restart this race until we get a clean lap 1.
Oh.
The 90-minute race turns into a 3-hour race.
I mean, it's fine
by me. Night?
But I'm going to be drinking with Tiago, so who fucking cares?
What did that happen?
So happy.
What have I missed?
I made an agreement with Tiago a while back that if we ever won one of the big endurance races, I would have a beer with him.
Yes.
Well, for those of you that don't know, this past weekend, our team won the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Yes, it did.
Granted, I didn't do a single lap, but...
You're our boss, bro. You're as much as a part of that win as anyone else.
I was scheduled to drive.
Principal.
I was a team principal because my CPU decided to go nuclear.
That's right.
And Joey had to fill in, so...
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, we so our team won the 24 Hours of Daytona in the Global Endurance Series Championship.
Your name is in there. As far as we have registered, Joey was never there.
Yeah, it's on my account, so
proof document.
So today I went down to the store and got a little 6-pack of beer. So
I guess the important question is, what did you get?
I got, because I'm a Boulevard wheat person, like when I used to drink beer before. I couldn't find any Boulevard wheat at my grocery store. Apparently they sell it at other ones. So I have Boulevard Space Camper Cosmic IPA.
What the fuck is Boulevard wheat?
Boulevard is an unfiltered wheat beer that I believe is made in Texas? Question mark.
Are you over? Hazy American Classic unfiltered wheat beer set the stage for a craft beer revolution. Oh, look at this fucking.
It does sound good.
Beer hipster.
And they have one called Tank 7, which is dog shit. I've had that before.
They're from Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, so yeah, other direction. Oh, it says right here on the can, Kansas City, Missouri. I didn't read the fine print.
How long has it been since you've had a beer? I guess is the better question.
What year is this?
Who knows?
27 or so.
Wait, COVID's been what, 3 years in 2019?
2020 March.
Yeah.
So I went to driving school in 2018.
Jesus.
So 2017. 5
years.
I dated a girl shortly before I went to truck driving school, and I went in January of 2018 to that. So 2017 is when I dated her, and her and I would occasionally go and have some drinks. But yeah, so 5 years.
Oh, man. Dude, I appreciate the commitment for breaking that long of a gap to drink with me. Yeah,
is it like smoking? If you stop smoking, the first cigarette tastes like shit, but the second one tastes amazing. Is beer the same way?
That's why I have 2 cans with me right now, so we'll find out.
2 cans. Good point.
This is going to be 90 minutes of shit show, so I may go to the fridge after like 15 minutes.
You're going to pull a Tiago?
Wait. What do you mean by that, you prick?
I haven't drank in 5 years, so if I drink all these, it's going to be fun.
Now I don't go to the fridge anymore. I bring all of them before the race. I have 3 in front of me.
And my tolerance before was pretty low.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's a pretty light field today. I mean, what do we got? 22 people
22, yeah.
in? Yeah. So hopefully they can spread out enough to where they won't crash into each other, but you never know.
We have more AMs than silvers this time.
Finally.
So that's the thing.
We got 5
it's not a lot.
AMs and 4 AMs and 3 silvers. Everyone is out today. I never really understood what it is about as the time goes on that people just drop off.
I don't know. I wish we could figure it out because our retention, and it's not just us, it's other series too. Because I was talking to Whelp Cakes the other day, and they are having attendance problems as well.
Speaking of which, we should probably give a shout out to our brothers in 949.
Just exclamation point 949.
Yes.
I went through. You can type exclamation point commands, and there's a big fucking list. I've been working on it.
Let me do it first for you.
There's a bunch of the guys that stream that I've put their information in there, so people in chat, if they really want to know, they can figure it out.
Good people, great community, also NA based. So go check it out.
And Whelp Cakes is a beautiful man.
Oh, he is.
Oh.
He's gorgeous.
There you go, Dale.
Oh my. This is somewhat due to reschedule. You know what? I could see that, and the reschedule's mostly my fault.
Well, we suck at reading calendars.
Yeah, I don't watch
Because
calendars.
We had like Labor Day, and then there was something else, and yeah.
Oh, December? What's that holiday called? Christmas. I forgot.
Well, we were supposed to
Sorry.
have the mid-season break, and then the week before that, Kunos' servers were down, so we did the mid-season break that week, and then we did like our schedule's just been jacked.
Yeah. And I keep saying one of these days we'll figure it out, but so far we have not. So,
Nah.
one day.
I don't know what people expect.
We're professionals, by the way. In case
I
you
hope
guys are
literally
wondering.
nothing.
We are.
Paul, how has the pet parent's life been treating it?
I mean, I sleep in 2-hour increments.
Yeah.
Wait.
So shameless plug, exclamation point Discord. You can go. We have a pets channel. You can go check out Paul's new kitten and puppy. They're fucking adorable.
That is true.
Yeah,
the
I-
cat
Along
is
with all
so
the other
cute.
animals.
I literally sleep in 2 to 3 hour increments now. Because the puppy can't really hold its bladder, so we have to take her out, every 3 hours ish, including at night.
Oh.
Jesus.
On the
you basically
upside,
have a
I have
baby.
gotten really, really good at just falling asleep. Like, before I would just kind of, toss and turn a little bit, and it's like, I can't fucking sleep, and go on my phone. Now it's like, if I lay down somewhere and it's a little comfortable, I'm out.
Boom. Down.
Bullet, you
Like-
can go to the Discord and look at the channel, and you can find that information.
Puppy sounds like Tiago. He also pees everywhere.
Damn.
That depends on what I'm drinking. Whiskey doesn't have that effect, but beer, yes, you're correct.
Tiago just goes in on the balcony of his treehouse and just pees over the edge. It's just woods. It's fine.
I have a
Oh,
drink
Ryan
strapped
Cody.
into me. So...
Into the wall.
Oh.
We are 10 minutes through qualifying, but nobody cares.
We go
pet
through these
names-
every week.
there goes Bruce Hopkins into the wall.
Oh.
The cat's name is
Excellent.
Coco, not like Coco Chanel, like Coco the powder, I guess, because she's kind of black and brown. And the puppy's
they
name
call
is
them marbles.
Willow. She's thick like a willow tree.
Oh. I was about to ask. Any backgrounds to Willow?
No, we tried
Nice, good
Penny because
stuff.
she's kind of copper colored, but Penny is way too proper of a name, and she is not.
Paul likes movies involving midgets, so Willow.
She also looks like she has very short, stubby legs right now. So yeah, that's also.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you haven't seen the movie Willow, check it
That's
out.
classy. Wow.
Yeah, my wife
Wow.
didn't know why I suggested that name.
Oh, No, honey, it's because trees they're beautiful, like weeping willows. They look like they dance in the wind, and our puppy is beautiful.
Yeah, aren't they doing a TV show
About Willow?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I saw it
no
on
idea.
Disney. On the
I would
whole
watch it,
Disney,
though.
they announced it at like D23 or whatever the fuck they just had.
I don't have Disney, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing a TV show now. So I'm gonna get found out, which is fine. Anyway, qualifying. Yeah,
Yes, race.
first times are in. Bring back Val Kilmer. Well, he can't speak.
I thought
Although-
he died.
I thought
No
he
shit,
died.
did he?
Yeah, Val Kilmer died. He died while they were
Fuck
making
me.
a movie.
Yeah.
Did he die while they were making the new Top Gun
No, he's
movie,
not
which I just
fucking
watched today?
dead.
No, it wasn't Top
He's
Gun.
still
It wasn't
alive.
Top Gun.
Are you sure?
I am. Yes.
Oh wow.
He just can't speak.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought he had passed away.
No.
Was it like a stroke or something? What happened to him?
I
Precisely?
got it.
I thought he
He
died.
had throat cancer.
Throat cancer. That's why I thought he was dead, because he had throat cancer. And I thought it like got all aggressive and killed him.
No, I thought
Yeah.
he died during a filming of something, like during a
Well-
scene or something.
Yeah, Dale. I know his character died in the movie. Spoilers.
Oh. Oh.
But no, I thought he legitimately had died. But people are dying left, right, and center nowadays, so, you know, whatever.
It's true.
That's edge.
Yep. Rip Queen Elizabeth.
I also don't watch the news,
Right?
so...
Highlander
somebody-
died. What are our odds?
Somebody keep an eye on David Attenborough.
Oh.
No, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I don't think they're going to put him in the TV show because he can't talk. So,
The whole.
but I mean, they did make him
Very
talk
hard.
in Top Gun, so who knows?
He said one line,
Yeah.
and that could have been, like, a dub of something else. Like, you don't even know that was him.
This
It
got
wasn't,
morbid
it was
really quickly.
supposedly it was his voice.
I mean, I can talk like that. I mean, it's not hard.
Stephen Hawking starring Top
Yeah, I don't
Gun.
know why they don't give him Stephen Hawking's like voice box.
There you go.
Yes.
Vulcan, this is every week, dude.
Oh my god. Welcome to the World Sim Racing. It's here downwards. Never up.
Yeah, I mean, Vulcan said he's signing up next season.
Yeah.
Assuming there is one.
Speaking about
Be this
aliens,
month.
Vulcan, welcome. Be welcome, sir.
Shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't. Said Ferrari's team principal in his debrief every single week.
Yeah. Nicholas
Shouldn't.
Alvarado has just joined the server.
It shouldn't be this fucking hard.
Right.
Okay, Charles,
They
do
based-
you want strategy A, B, or C? Question.
They pay strategists to ask the driver. Dude, pay me. I can ask the same way, even more polite.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Charles,
buy
and
the new-
Verstappen pits. Do you want strategy C? Like,
Paul, I'm gonna buy the F1 Manager game, and I'm gonna call you for all my strategy questions
Yes.
instead of making my own decisions.
so
I'm like,
I have the
Oh.
I have the F1 manager game. I booted it up once just to kind of look it over. I'm really usually what I do like these strategy games like F Football Manager or whatever. I try to pick the like underdog teams, you know.
Yeah, Williams.
Right. I'm like could just part of me just wants to pick Ferrari to see if I'm better. Oh, Ryan Cody's in the wall
That's what
again.
That's what a lot of people are doing is they're taking Ferrari and making them like an actual good team and not making shitty decisions.
Which shouldn't be hard with that kind of car.
I think isn't it Emery or whatever her name is doing that on her
Emery, yeah.
Twitch channel.
Emily Jones, yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, how do you guys fucking suck? So you know what? Just boot up the game, and if there's an AI, just watch what they do. Just run race simulations in F1 Manager 2022.
That's what all those screens are that they have. On the race wall, it's just a guy playing F1 Manager.
No.
It's like, oh look,
Okay.
they're pitting under the virtual safety guard. Yeah, we should do it too. Do it.
The game says that we should go mediums to hards.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Just a quick rundown. Diggs takes P1 by quite a good margin due to Joey Militi in the AM.
Joey
Brian
Millie actually
Curzon.
takes P1. Tiago, you're wrong.
So I'm going to
Wow.
explain why
Get
none
outta
of
here.
this matters. So
Sorry.
in the silver standings, right now,
Hello
Joey has
there.
to finish 2 class positions ahead of Max Diggs to win silver. There's 3 silvers out there. So basically, Joey has to win and Max has to come last in order for Joey to win silver. And Brian is so far ahead in AM, nobody's going to catch him. He almost has the most points ever scored by anybody in any Pint season ever.
Wow.
So
That
Also
is-
been Mad Geek and Mega Assist.
like he's about to cross 500 points in the series.
Jesus.
He is consistently consistent.
He's here every time. He stays clean, and yeah, he's always first or second. So
Just for context, last season he started from the pits pretty much every race and he got high on the standings. So he's that consistent.
Yeah, so
right,
Watkins Glen. How does it play in ACC? So I've never driven this track in Assetto Corsa. I've only done it in iRacing. They look pretty similar.
they're
Yes.
pretty close. The track limits are a little bit different. You can't run wide as much through the heel. You know, the exit on the heel. Where in iRacing you can go way out there.
Right.
And the same as last one.
You can't do it in this one. You can't take the same line through the bus stop. You know, in iRacing where you have to almost hit the guardrail and jump the curb.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it in ACC.
The braking points are pretty much the same, but the track's way more bumpier in my opinion.
Okay. What about T1? Can you still straddle that curb?
Yeah, I mean, you can see right now Max Diggs just drove all over it in the BMW. I don't know about, you know, something like the McLaren. Joey's sitting right behind him.
Yes, no, I don't think you would spin by it, but like you have to keep your right tire at the curb at all times, otherwise you take a warning. That's pretty surefire warning.
Yeah, their track limits are a little bit more strict, ironically, in ACC.
Right? Yeah. No, but that probably gives to the fact that GT World Series take those track limits more, because iRacing takes IMSA's standards, which standards question mark. So they allow way more than ACC.
Okay, Charles. Do you want standards? Question. We are checking.
Brian says he thought his brake pedal broke, so he had to stop. Oh.
Big F. So Ryan Cody pulled a Yuki and thought something was wrong with his car, so he stopped. So we should all
It was
flame him
not.
now for doing it on purpose.
Oh no.
That was funny. It's wrong, Poop. Sir, your car's perfect. Just right.
Max and
Yeah,
Joey,
except his car wasn't perfect.
No, it wasn't. Dude didn't strap.
So Joey was close to gaining some time on his lap, but he is right behind Max Diggs. I don't think he's going to gain anything.
No, I mean he just ran wide and
he's
validated, so he
validated.
is out.
So these two are going to finish where they are, and then right behind them are the pros and the golds.
Yeah, so I think Danny is the first car out on track to
Yes,
set
Danny
a
and
time
then
out of the
Nick.
pro category here. I don't know what the standings are exactly. I believe a bunch of people have missed a
Carl
bunch
and-
of races.
So Carl and Danny are in a fight for the win. We thought Carl had it locked up because Danny was not supposed to be here this week. He was going to go fishing with his dad, but
Yes.
here he is. So the battle for pro win is back on. Nick Alvaro could sneak in there depending on, you know, if Carl and Danny both DNF. I don't know.
They will have to die pretty much for him
But
to have a chance.
Yeah, I
Kerstetter
don't
is
see
not
that
here.
happening.
No.
So yeah, it's a 2-horse race right now.
As we
I
see
think-
Nick
I
Alvarado
think
in the
Nick just
background,
died.
just straight into the wall.
Speaking of dying,
Yes. Was there a second part to that,
He
or are you
just
just
died.
gonna
no,
leave it? at-
you guys just died. Manito died. Manito
Yeah.
just died.
Yeah, but usually when you say "speaking of dying," there's something that follows
It
it.
was self-completed. Oh my god. Have you been
No, but
away
that-
from civilization for so long you forgot how sentences work? No.
Listen.
Sorry, Paul. English isn't his first language.
What? This is linguistics, not even English. What? Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Normally, if you say "speaking of dying," you say something like "rip to the queen."
Yeah,
I
just
say
completed
speaking of
like
dying.
there's a
Oh my God.
speaking of dying in and of itself is not a complete grammatical sentence. It isn't. It makes no
it's
sense.
like it's one of the rare facts where you complete the phrase before with a quote unquote setup. You guys never used. Oh my God. You guys never did that?
No.
Oh,
So
wow.
Vulcan in the chat says he guess he's not gonna DM Nick since he crashed. I don't know if you guys saw in the Discord where this kid DM'd Nick for coaching and offered him like Robux. And so he's like, "Do you take Robux?"
I have to do a disclaimer. I had to Google what a Robux and Roblox were.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
yeah.
It's like
It's a Minecraft Lego.
it's like
knockoff.
Minecraft Second Life
Yeah.
for anyone that
Like
remembers Second Life.
currency? It's like a currency
Well,
or something? What's that?
Robux is the money that you buy to get like cosmetics and shit.
It's like V-Bucks
in
and
Roblox. Yeah,
what's that stupid ass Fortnite?
Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
You buy fake money with real money to buy fake shit online.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's
It
like
doesn't actually help your character in any way.
no,
just
it's honestly
like
the most ridiculous
skin.
thing ever. But
Yeah.
you know, it's an easy way to get your kid to shut the fuck up. You just give them your credit card, and all of a sudden you got like $300 in charges.
Oh, my
that's
god.
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I
dangerous.
don't have a kid, so but that's what I've heard some parents do.
Wow, they are courageous. You could very well bankrupt, like with that kind of like, yeah,
Although-
take my credit card.
No, the best is when the kid gets the parents' credit card without them knowing.
Yes.
Like, oh, I want to buy some stuff. I'll just go get mommy's card.
Yikes.
And they charge a bunch of shit, and then mommy gets the bill.
Next thing you know, you're living under a bridge. It could
Yeah.
happen.
I mean, that's how you get your ass beat in my house. If I
Oh,
did
if
that
your
shit when
wife-
I was growing up, ooh.
Oh. I thought you were going to say, like, if your wife bought a bunch of V-Bucks or Robux, you beat your ass. Okay.
Jeez.
Your house when you were a kid. Fair, okay.
Whoa!
That took a turn.
Wow, that was
I'm just asking for
quick.
clarification.
Look,
A sharp left.
Because you
Number
didn't say
one-
in my
number
house
one,
when I was
I
a
am
kid. You just said in my house.
95% sure that if my wife really wanted to, she could kick my ass.
Probably.
I've seen pictures of both of you. You're right.
Yeah, I'm
You
I'm
used
like
the word,
Louise, just a
Shorter
little bit
and
taller.
smaller.
you used the word pupper in Discord the other day. You are a bitch. So
goddamn
yeah.
right. Listen,
Candidate,
Listen.
you have a minute. And
just because I have something in life to love, you don't gotta be jealous.
I mean, I have actual children that love me
Yeah,
back.
do you
and-
love them is the question.
for the most part.
Oh my god. Guys, let's get back to racing because this is getting dangerous.
No, you have to understand like my relationship with my kids and my daughter especially. My daughter is a lot like me, and she'll say I love you, and I'll say I love you too most of the time. And then she's like, okay, I'll kill you in your sleep. So it's
Oh my god.
yeah.
No, we've heard like
Wow.
conversations between you two, and like you guys are pretty sarcastic with each other,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
kind of nice. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is very nice. Very
Oh,
friendly.
Wow,
Danny
big
drifting.
drift. I'm gonna assume that was on purpose.
That is pit entry with style, is what that is.
Need for Speed.
Yeah, that was a good Tokyo drift straight into the pits.
Another quick rundown. Danny Bison takes P1 by 2/10 over Nicolas Alvarado. Carl Big P3. Into the golds, we have Funk P4 overall, P1 in his category, which is
Today at
Around-
5, Tiago reads the timing tree.
4/10 over Robertson. Shut the fuck up. And Luis Castro P3 overall in his category. Sorry.
Luis Castro is not P3 overall. Luis Castro is 7th
His
overall. He's
category,
third
I
in his class.
corrected. Yeah. Can I correct myself? I'm
This is
sorry if
The
I'm
same
not
guy who
perfect.
was telling you about grammatical sentences and shit.
Oh my God. Linguistics, not grammatical.
What is
Somebody said grammatical. Linguistics is just language in general.
it's things that you can use in every like language, but they apply to everyone. Like sarcasm, for example. This is linguistics.
Tiago, are you a cunning linguist?
I'm very afraid of asking what the fuck that means.
But he's a master debater.
That was good.
Tiago,
That was
when,
really
when you
good.
go fishing, is it really easy for you to put the bait on the tackle? Are you a master
Wait.
You're
baiter?
a master debater.
That's really good.
Ryan, that's just rude, man. But true.
Oh my god. Vulcan, yes. Just yes. 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 Yes.
So after the first round of Valid Laps, it looks like nobody's really improving. Everyone found a little bit of pace to start off with, and now they just kind of all went to shit.
Yeah, Dylan
You
Sauer's
know what?
a
You know what I
10th
would
up,
pay for, by the way, as I was watching the F1 broadcast earlier? I would pay extra for an uncensored 18 plus F1 broadcast where they can say bad words.
That'd be great. There's
Wait. The
there's a
more I read this Twitch chat, the more I think you guys don't know like English and languages. What the fuck is America doing in their schools?
Imagine the
shooting
Brazilian
each
guy.
other, apparently.
Jesus! What the fuck is happening with languages?
We're
Tiago,
teaching
it's really hard to learn English over the sound of an AR-15.
yeah. Because they're learning like armed intruder drills, not English.
Oh my god!
Also, it's true. Bullet's Canadian.
All right, well, it's Canadian. That's true. Kyle probably is as well.
Kyle is Canadian too. Yeah.
I
So-
think the top half of the Americas then.
On
it's
what you were
bad.
saying, there's a morning show that I listen to occasionally here, and they do, I think it's on Wednesdays, they do like a podcast, like off air, where they just talk normally, so they swear, and it's really weird hearing people that don't swear because that's what they do for a living, and then they just like let loose, and you're like, whoa.
Oh wow.
And it's usually it's a lot. I mean, everyone the way nobody talks like all clean, and unless you're at work, and even then depends on where you work.
Depends on your boss, yeah.
Oh my god, I
I mean,
don't.
it depends on your industry. You work in
Already.
construction, every other word is fuck.
Yeah, the CB radio where I work is holy shit.
True. Very true.
You know. So
Okay, I got you in that sense.
Canada
Like,
isn't a country. You're right. It's a commonwealth.
Wait. No, it's a country.
No, it's a it's a
Actually-
commonwealth.
Yeah.
You can't just create classifications as you will. Like,
It's
no.
ruled by England still.
Yeah, it's technically under British. That's why they don't have a president. They have a prime minister.
But England has no voices in what directions Canada goes.
Well, no,
Like, literally none.
That doesn't change anything.
If Trudeau say anything, there's no way England can say no. You're not doing it.
So Dale doesn't have any voice in the direction that New World goes, but he's still the guy who fucking started it. Technically runs it, quote unquote.
But if he says something, we probably have to at least take into consideration.
No, we
Canada
don't.
does not have to hear.
No, he suggests stuff all the time, and I shoot him down.
Oh wow.
Left, right, yeah, like all the time.
Oh wow. Well, I did not know that actually. That is rude. Rude.
Oh, it's not rude.
That is
I would just like to apologize for everyone that joined this video stream to actually watch ACC.
Nobody's watching this shit. It's not even a race, man.
Do you guys want to give another rundown on quali, or that's good enough?
No, they can
See,
read.
Kyle, who by the way lives in the Commonwealth of Canada, says that the Queen. Oh wait, Bullet says that the Queen or the King can take down Canadian government if they wanted to, and they have to sign off on all of the laws. So there you go.
My ass. There's no.
Again, why does the
fucking
guy
way.
who up until a year ago couldn't say 8 correctly commenting on North
I'm
American
sorry.
matters?
People evolve as the time goes. I did. Marginally, but I did. Dale will agree with me. Oh, fuck you, Chris. Fuck you.
No, Ryan said that Dale's about to call a mutiny. Like we're mutiny. Yeah, we're having a mutiny against him. It's like no. Dale will agree with me that he doesn't like run shit around here.
No,
That's what our job is
doesn't.
for.
Oh,
I tell him all the time. He's like the queen. We just roll him out whenever we need like a figurehead, and then when we're done, we put him back into the closet. Like,
I was about to ask for a metaphor for that. You just found the perfect one, actually.
Yeah.
Never mind.
well,
found
hopefully
the
it's not like the
best
queen because he's
metaphor.
still alive.
Oh,
yeah, Dale wears like cute outfits and waves at people, yells if he needs to.
Ooh,
You got puppies.
I want to see his hat collection. I want to see if
you
that's
just got a puppy and a cat. How don't you have a heart still, dude?
I mean, I have a heart for the puppy and the cat.
This is
It's
crazy.
the people that he doesn't like.
It's
Although
cute.
the cat is going through some terrible teething problems because she's about 4 months old.
F.
No way.
So
I'm
she
sorry.
started to bite me, and we're trying really hard to like get her to stop.
But does it hurt yet, or like it's like so small it doesn't
The
even...
bites don't really hurt yet because she still has her baby teeth, but the claws hurt. Like that part hurts. The teeth I can deal with. She's not.
Do you train cats or something like that?
Yeah, no, you can. It's a redirection. Just every time she bites, just let out a loud ow and either give her a toy or when she stops, give her a treat.
You don't have like a water bottle with like sprayer with it?
No.
Right. Yeah. Like
That's
That's how I
quite a
get.
deterrent.
I know, but that's how I get cat piss on my pillow.
well, that didn't work.
Because cats are vindictive as fuck.
They are. The last cat I had, got to taking a shit in front of my door every night. Like here's a present when you go to work in the morning, asshole.
Dude, we have a cat that are taking us hostage. Actually, the cat's taking us hostage. We're not his owner, but he's here all the time eating our food, so it's our cat.
Oh, you've been adopted then?
Yeah, cats.
Yes,
cats
we were
adopt
adopted
you.
by a cat. Yeah, and out of spite, he just like invaded my house through a window and pissed in the living room.
So for all the
And
people
just
that are
get
gonna
out.
cry, Nick did overtake Danny for P1. So there's your racing talk.
Oh, speaking of,
Danny is still on a valid lap. I don't think he's going to improve much, but he can if he finds another 10th or so.
Yeah, Nick
Reclaim
improved
is
a little bit on his last lap just now.
P1 as he goes around the boot heel, and he is going to hit the wall and throw it all
That's
away.
invalid.
Big F
Yellow
for Danny.
Ferris? Oh, Yellow Danny. No, Yellow Ferris, 41.
Yeah, Ferris is parked probably in the wall in the bus stop.
Okay.
If I was to guess, yeah, he's about halfway through the wall in the bus stop.
What?
If you click on his car, look at it.
I see it, but is he doing?
He and wall are one.
He's embedded with the wall.
I mean,
Okay, there's two. Oh, please.
I was going to say his car's got a purty mouth.
Mmm.
So
Milo.
Yep, Milo's the last one to cross the line, and qualifying is over. So Nick Alvarado is going to take P1 with a 43.63. Danny is going to follow him P2. Carl Big P3. Then we got Funk, Rados, Chixer, Robeson, Castro, Ferris, who decided to park it at the bus stop, and then Murray rounding up the top 10. Brian, as usual, P1 and AM. Joey P1 in silver by a mile. He's about half a second up on Max.
As
Yeah,
we said
about
before, he
4
got
tenths.
part one of the plan, so he only needs max digs to die.
I mean, I really hope this plan is better than Alpine's plan.
What plan?
Exactly.
Is there a plan?
Pickle Brian.
Dude,
You know,
I don't-
Joey will get an extra point or two for qualifying first in silver, I believe.
Are we doing that? I thought we were doing points for fastest lap only.
Is it? I don't know.
I know.
That's a
I feel
Ferris
like we
thing.
should know this.
That's a Ferris problem.
That is a Ferris problem. Speaking of Pickle Brian, by the way, I went to this whiskey restaurant in LA years ago, and after every shot of, it was like a whiskey distillery. and had a whole bunch of like bourbons and whiskeys that they imported and stuff that they made locally. But after so you ordered like a little glass, and they would give you a shot of pickle juice after every single one to kind of wash it down. It sounds disgusting. It is actually really, really good.
It's like a palate cleanser, right? Doesn't it, like, reset
it's like ginger and sushi.
Buds? Yeah.
Right. It's supposed to like reset your taste buds so you can taste the next one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they do that at like wine tastings and stuff. They'll have you like put it in your mouth and that's what she said. But you you just like sip the wine, but you don't swallow it. This is just going to be like horrible for those.
Yeah, I mean, Tiago's just going to
go. but then you spit it out, and then you have a palate cleanser.
No, yeah, they do this with coffee as well. Sparkling water does the same effect.
With coffee? What the fuck?
No, you take sparkling water before the coffee, so that cleanses your palate, and then you take whatever coffee you want to take.
Hold on, you go to coffee tastings?
Yeah.
That's the most billionaire bougie shit I've ever heard in my life.
What do you mean, Billy's coffee? It's not that expensive.
What the Who goes to coffee tasting? You just make coffee and drink it. At some level, it all tastes the same.
There's like different grains and different all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is the most bougie shit I've ever heard.
No, it's normal. Welcome, Ferris.
Ferris, have you ever been to a coffee tasting?
I love coffee, but
but have you ever been to like an official coffee tasting where they give you multiple types?
No.
You guys are so uncultured, it hurts.
What do you want, Ferris?
It's 2 points for fastest lap, not quality.
There you go.
See you later.
All right.
Confirmed.
There you go. Thank you. Oh.
Actually, it's 2 points for fastest lap, not for qualifying. Guys.
That's cold. I love this accent.
Hey, whoa, time out. There's nothing wrong with those hipster funnel bullshit coffee makers. If you're talking about a Chemex, I have one. That's how I make my coffee. That's to extract the maximum flavor out of the beans.
You're talking shit about me and you have one of those?
No. Okay, first of all, one of those is like $30. It's cheaper than a coffee maker. It's just a piece of fucking glass. It's like a beaker.
You know how $30 is in here?
Yeah, well,
I can buy a car with that shit.
Okay, well, I don't live in like a tree. I'm sorry.
Wait, how much? You said $30?
Yeah, Chemex.
Yeah, what is it? 5 to 1? That's $150 in Tiago money.
$150 reduced, as you guys know.
Yeah, dollar reduced. There you go.
Right.
We got a car in the pit.
We do. Bruce Hopkins.
Oh, Bruce.
I'm perched over T1.
I don't know if he was willing or not, though.
But anyway, my point is, I do use one of those. It gives you the best flavor. What I don't do is I don't go to some snobby ass fucking coffee shop where I taste like 6 different coffees in a row.
Dude,
and then I fart in a cup and then I smell it to make sure that I processed it correctly.
This one tastes like dirt too. This one is less bitter than the last one.
Dude, whiskey costs at least 5 times any coffee you can find.
What's the one from the bucket list movie where the leopard shitted out or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, it's the
Kope Luwak or something.
Yeah, it's not. It's like a lemur or some shit. Just
I don't know. Some
fucking
animal
shits it back out. Yeah, they make they make it into coffee. But look,
What?
Just coffee tasting just sounds like the most ridiculous fucking thing ever.
No, it's like there's a lot of kinds of coffee. Colombian, Brazilian, like super toast, like roast.
Yeah, you just buy a fucking bag. The bag is like $10. When I gotta go to a tasting.
From your shit ass coffee, we have some better coffee down here.
I know. I buy Brazilian coffee.
Which is really good, not gonna lie. I know I'm biased, but I love it.
I mean, it's alright.
Your ass. It's good as she didn't know it.
Listen.
By the way, there's the green coming.
Yeah.
Oh, the green flag hasn't waved yet. We only got 23 cars, one of whom is starting from the pits, so this better be a clean lap one.
Oh, please.
They're already 3 wide. What in the actual? Oh, no, they're not. Somebody just pulled out.
So Nick Alvarado has pulled a considerable lead.
Now they're 3 wide.
But
Dylan
so far,
almost aced
clean
it.
try
Yeah.
one.
Dylan and Artem were side by side, 3 wide with, I believe, Juan there for a second.
As we're going
Everybody
up the
made it.
hill, excuse me, can't speak today, into the bus stop.
God bless you.
Still a couple of people 2 wide. I think we got Paul Miles and Dylan Beveridge 2 wide into the bus stop. This is going to be
Please don't
interesting.
die.
We got
Louis
Milo
Castro
on the
and John
outside. He's going to
Jorgensen.
back out. Dylan's going to go way deep past Murray.
Yeah, Luis got a horrible run through the bus stop because he was side by side with John Jorgensen. Man, this is clean.
Bruce is still in the pits. I wonder what happened with him. I don't know if there's an equipment failure.
I've been failure, maybe bathroom break.
Oh, Joey Militi is off the track.
Yellow heel.
Yep.
Joey Militi, Artem
he
hit it.
is off. What happened here? Let's see. So as they're going through the heel. Oh, yeah, Artem. I don't know if he cut across or Artem made kind of a slight left turn, but Joey gets pit maneuvered into the wall.
I think it's self-inflicted.
And that is going to hurt his chances, Cotton.
Yikes. Well, I mean, 90-minute race, he's got time. Like, he'll have to limp to the first. Oh, there's no pit window.
There
So he
is
can
no
pit
pit
now and
window,
fix
that's
it.
right. Yes.
So
Well,
He
you
won't
have
make it
to
on
hold-
fuel though.
You have to hold 30 minutes because no car lasts way more than an
Yeah,
hour.
I was gonna say I don't think the tires are gonna make it or the fuel. I think an hour and 28 is almost impossible.
yeah, but how much time are you gonna lose? Like, he hit the wall hard. He's gonna have a lot of damage. Like, you gotta fix that, right?
This car's
You
not
do.
turning.
He may have to two-stop this thing.
Yeah, he may have to pull the Ferrari strat.
I'm gonna check that, by the way. I have to.
So far, Dave Miller with the fastest lap of the race, lap 1, 4 minute 28 seconds. There you go. Dave Miller just kind of hanging out back there and staying clean out of trouble. ACC's cameras are brilliant. You know what? So the new expansion pack, whatever you want to call it, American DLC bullshit. Camera 1 or TV 1
Yeah,
is like a
TV1
static
is
camera.
horrible.
And on all tracks, it's the worst.
Oh no, we have yellow flags. We have Luis Castro, who I think missed the bus stop and tried to weave through. He's got a bunch of damage. I don't know if he got killed, but he is dropped like a rock.
Yeah, so exit of the bus stop, he hits the bump and basically hits the outside wall exiting the bus stop, and he's got a lot of front end damage on that Mercedes.
Yeah, Dylan Beveridge had kind of a questionable line through the bus stop as well. Looks like Artem is having some issue with his car with all that front end damage. He's got some understeer going on.
Yeah, so bus stop is already catching some people off guard. Some cars are just not suited to. I mean, you got to take different lines depending on the car you're driving, and I guess some of the people aren't exactly used to driving
Nick
it.
O'Howd's going to kill Max Diggs. Max Diggs just got spun in the heel. Nick O'Howe was just had his nose on the inside.
Yeah, there they
I
are
don't know
going
if-
down the hill. Yeah, that is on Nick.
And then Nick, I think he pulled over at the top.
Unfortunately, yeah, he is going to
waiting for
wait
traffic.
just to be the
Yeah,
gentleman.
He's let everybody go.
But yeah, this is gonna help Joey massively because he is now only 3 seconds behind on Max.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the front of Joey's car. That thing is, it looks like it's a whale trying to scoop up a bunch of shrimp and whatnot.
Does Joey have enough speed to like extract out of the car? What I'm trying to say is, will damage really slow him down that much?
I mean, didn't he qualify P1?
Dylan's gonna get a little brave on Paul Miles into the bus stop. He's gonna stick his nose on the inside, but he is going to have to back off.
Oh, Luis is dead again.
Rip Luis on the exit of the bus stop once more.
Yeah, his car is. He's gonna have to fix that thing.
Yep. As we go back with Dylan Beveridge and his pigeon-looking Falcon on the side of his car. Sorry,
Yeah, as for
Dylan's
the-
girlfriend/wife.
As for the Joey thing, like, he qualified P1 in silver by what do we think, like half a second or so over
Something
Max.
like that.
So I mean, he's clearly got the pace in the silver class, but if his car is trash.
Yeah, and Max already pulled out basically an 8-second gap.
Yeah. Joey's going to have massive amounts of understeer. He needs to fix that car.
Yep, so field's starting to spread out quite a little bit. Alvarado's already got a second lead over Danny. Crucially, though, Danny is still in front of Carl for the time being. So Danny, if he wins this, I think you said he will take home the championship overall? Something
if Danny
like that.
wins, yeah.
We'll
Danny,
just leave it at that.
Yeah, it's Danny and Carl. I don't think Nick is close enough to... I think Danny and Carl would both have to DNF in order for Nick to have a shot at winning the championship. Which I don't see happening.
No. If anything, I see maybe Nick DNFing, but I don't see Carl doing it. Speaking of Carl, he is catching up to Danny relatively quickly.
Joey has pit. Luis pit behind him.
Yeah, I think Danny's struggling to keep that Ferrari under control in the bus stop. I mean, we know what happened. What is it, round 1 at Silverstone?
Yeah,
where he basically
Silverstone.
died in every single high-speed corner.
Small rundown. Nick will be guilty, but he disconnected, so he can't get penalties.
Oh, he left?
Joey Militi, yes, he's out. Joey Militi, I think it's self-inflicted. We will see it again in Wednesday, by the way, and the rest is only rubbing. So pretty clean.
Paul Miles has caught up to the back of Juan. This is for P3 in gold class, but he's also being chased down by Dylan. So we got quite a big train of gold class drivers, 10th through 14th.
It's the BMWs chasing down the Ferraris, and you got Carl chasing down Danny, and you got Milo and Dylan Beveridge chasing down Juan.
By the way, Joey Militi's Twitch is on chat right now.
Yeah, there's Dylan trying to get that draft on Milo going down to turn 1. Milo's going to move up to the inside to cover off the attack.
Defensive line, well done.
Ooh, Dylan gets a way better exit.
Wide on the exit, yeah, but Milo's got him blocked though.
As they go up the hill into the bus stop.
Dylan's gonna get that good suck.
He is. What, Tiago? What is it with you? And
Nothing, man. I'm good. By the way, Milo's Twitch is also on chat.
yeah, so I hope for Milo's sake. Ooh, Murray and Ferris are going to have a little battle here as Murray's trying to go around the outside down into the boot. And that is that's a very tricky line to hold. As we see Ferris taking the defensive line.
AKA Giga Ferris.
Was that a position change, or was that Ferris keeping?
There was Murray got ahead of him for a little bit, and then Ferris got that position back.
Okay.
So they swapped and they swapped back. Speaking of, Dylan Beveridge and Milo are going to also drag race it into the heel. Dylan's going to stick his nose on the inside this time. He is going to have a clean line as they go up the hill out of the boot.
Yeah, Milo's going to have the inside of the next two.
Oh!
Dylan Sauer's going to get involved as well.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I mean, if you don't set up your line correctly, you can lose massively, and he goes way wide.
Beveridge way wide. He got a little loose there, too.
The iRacing line?
That is the iRacing line, yeah. I mean, that's not going to give you a penalty in iRacing, but I'm pretty sure...
Dylan Sauer moves out. He's having a look. I think he's too far back.
Yeah, there's not...
Also the iRacing.
There's not a lot of places to overtake here, really. Your best bet is into turn 1.
Yeah, you gotta set up that long run. You gotta get a better extra turn 1, and then drag him up to the bus stop, and then you just gotta have bigger balls than the other guy.
I was going to say, depending on the size of your cojones, turn like 5 because it's the bus stop.
Like, that's one of my favorite things. Like, you want to go too wide, okay. Like, we may not survive this, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time the other guy will back out. Sometimes they don't, and then
Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, the other good place to set up an overtake is this corner that they're going through here, entering the boot. Sometimes you can outbrake people down that kind of downhill left-hander.
That is true.
And exit of the toe is the toe of the boot is also a good one. Depending on how they take that turn, if you can really hit the late apex, you can basically get a way better exit and accelerate out faster, which I think Dylan is doing. He just doesn't have enough speed to get Milo on the straight.
Speaking of which,
another guy running the same car. It's hard to overtake like that.
Yeah, and he's going to try and go around the outside again, but again, he has to back out.
Yeah, he's being held up. Milo is just defending for his life here.
Artem in the background getting a little loose.
Race control just informed. DRS is enabled.
Wrong game.
Take a peek at Danny. No. He's 3/10 off of Nick.
He's found some pace. I don't know if Nick had I don't think he found traffic though. There's nothing in front of him. I think he made a mistake because his last lap was a 1:45.7.
Yeah, Danny ran his fastest lap on the last one. He was a full second faster than Nick, so that's where that gap went.
You can see how close he's getting.
Oh, careful, brother.
So Nick did a race carousel. Here. I think they did a 90-minute race here Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. The 949 league race was here, and Nick was winning that one handily.
Wow,
I think he messed up his pit stop or something, or he didn't put enough fuel in because he had to pit on the last lap.
Yes.
And the guy who won, I think, didn't take tires and just ran it to the end.
Hold on, you mean 90 minutes on the same set of tires?
I believe so.
So we do have one. We have one mandatory pit stop. However, it is not required to take tires. The only thing that's required is refueling, and that's a fixed 25 seconds.
I think it would be nuts for someone to do that. They can.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too.
I have no idea how his left front survived. He was driving the Merc, I think.
Oh.
And at the end of the race, like Wilp was watching him, and he was lifting so much into corners and like through corners. It was common. Like he was giving up a lot of time, but he had built such a lead.
Dude, there's so many corners in here that you can like understeer a lot, and that will cost a lot of time.
Basically, every single corner in the second half of the lap is a late apex fast entry.
Yeah.
So like almost everything after the bus stop. You got the carousel, which again you have to basically have to go in wide, lift.
It's understeer city.
Yeah. And then when you power on exit, if your tires are scrubbed, you're going to understeer straight into the wall. Then you got that left-hander down the hill, which again super late apex. Yeah. Really easy to understeer when you're accelerating out. And you got the uphill of the toe of the boot, same idea. Late apex. If you get on the throttle too early, you're going to understeer. So I mean, it's like I don't know. Ooh, Ryan Cody's under yellow flag in the bus stop.
Oh no, Ryan.
It looks like he kept it out of the wall. There's nobody around him. I think this one was self-inflicted, just Honda things. As he goes into the bus stop, entry is good. Oh yeah, the left-hander was just Honda doing Honda things. Hits the bump on the inside and almost kisses the wall.
Oh. So Dylan Sauer has gotten past Beverage. Beverage is going to come right back at him.
And he's going to stick his nose in there in the heel of the boot. He's going to have the line.
Diggs dead.
Max digs in the toe of the boot, facing the wrong way. What happened here? Let's see. Oh, he gets killed by, is that Miller? That is Miller that basically tapped the rear end of Diggs and sent him spinning into the heel.
Oh, yeah, Max slowed down a lot because of Brian, and I don't think Miller adjusted for it.
No, I don't think so either. So
I think
Max's race...
You see Brian slow down a lot, and then Diggs has to hit the brakes, and I think that caught Miller unaware.
That's work for me, I guess. 1 second.
We know how much Thiago loves to work.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
So Dylan Sauer and Beverage going back and forth have allowed Milo to pull out about a 3-second gap. Joey is dead as well. He is
Joey
driving
into
sand.
the second to last turn. That fast left-hander. Oh, the rear end just basically went out from under him. Then he snaps back across. Luckily, there's about a mile and a half of runoff area, so he is not going to hit the wall, but he is going to lose a little bit of time.
Yeah, that's not going to help his beating Max. I mean, between him and Max, they're getting killed left, right, and center.
Yep. Yeah, and then Ryan is dying on his own. So the three Silvers are not having the best race.
Yeah, guys, surefire penalty to Miller coming as soon as he pits.
His rear end looks fucked. I mean, look.
Barrett, quick, get in the server. You can still make it. You can win silver. Let's go.
Just join and do one lap.
Carl having a run on Danny. Danny's going to take defensive line turn 1. Carl going to jump out wide, try to get better line on the exit. Danny's going to defend that. Carl runs way wide. That could be a track cut.
Yeah, you kind of have to. The center bump is so... It upsets the car so much. I don't know. He's going to have actually a big run on Danny up the hill. So this is where they're going to go too wide into the bus stop to see who has the bigger balls here.
I don't know. Carl might clear. Oh, no. He almost cleared him.
Oh, and yeah, Carl needs to back
Danny's
out of that
lose
one.
it.
Oh,
The
Danny.
save?
No.
Yeah, Danny's going to lose that one.
Hold it. I mean, he kept from dying.
I was going to say, like, I thought you said losing as dying. No.
No, he is going to lose a
drifted and
position, though, but
overshot
he
the
is
exit.
almost on the back end of Carl. So Danny is coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, Dylan Beveridge with the absolute send to the bus stop.
As you can see, I think he tapped the rear end of Carl's car there.
I'll check that out.
I mean, it's just hard racing here. This is going to go side by side down into the heel.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
is-
Not looking
this
like
is
a
for
penalty now.
The pro win, so yeah, these guys are going to fight each other.
And then Ryan Cody is under yellow flag in the bus stop one more time. Let's get a quick little replay of this. Alone on track again. Right-hander is good. Left-hander hits the bump, upsets the car.
Skin on skin.
And has a bit of a
There was a
spin.
small touch.
Keeps it out of the wall, though. So it looks like Ryan didn't learn the lesson from 2 laps ago.
Right? You can't take curbs like that in the Honda, dude. That is not going to work.
Ryan, if you're
Curbs.
watching this, please stop.
Yes.
Yeah, though, just confirming, Danny did touch slightly the rear of B, but B was like, he had the wiggle, and on the way back, he caught a little
I mean, it's just good hard
Let him
racing.
race.
Yep.
Yeah, let him race.
Yeah, of course, no
what-
penalty. Like,
What
not
that did,
close.
though, is that gave Nick a 4-second advantage.
Absolutely.
So he is now in clean air in the bus stop.
Yeah, so Nick's biggest thing is going to be managing his front left tire, because we know how Nick drives and how he punishes his tires, and he's got to do, 45 minutes on each end of a stint.
Yeah,
So can he make that
I'm
front
waiting
tire
for him to
last
get a little
within-
brave into the bus stop and basically suffer from Honda things.
Yo, a fight that I think it's going to last 1 hour and 30 minutes? Mr. Jurgensen and Mr. Rados.
Yeah, I was just watching
Battle's
that.
going a long way. Oh, look at this. This battle's going a long way. I think this is going to last a lot.
You got the straight line of the Honda and then the braking and acceleration of the Porsche.
Absolutely.
So Rados just pulls away a little bit on the straight, and then John catches him in the corners.
Oh, very good drivers, both of them, by the way.
M2's at Brands tomorrow. You know what? I have no idea.
It
But
is
sure.
them too.
Yeah, the M2 series, yeah.
It is
We do have an M2 series, yes. Where is it at next week? I don't know.
Exclamation point is SimGrid, and you can go find out.
That's right.
I
Not
don't
Discord.
do work for you people.
Wrong one,
You do
Tiago.
it.
Sorry. I thought you were going to say go on Discord and see
Oh,
the
Dylan
schedule.
Sauer is under a yellow flag. He is perpendicular to the track out of the boot.
Him and Beveridge have been fighting for a while, so
Yeah, but this looks like... Oh, yeah. Dylan just got loose on the exit of the boot and oversteered into the wall. I have made that mistake many a times in iRacing,
Count me
where
in.
you just get a little too brave on
Oh,
the
yeah.
accelerator, and you just
that
I can
uphill
floor it.
left-hander. Yeah,
Yep.
the back end gets light as you round the corner.
Oh, it's
Yes.
the worst feeling because it's kind of a slow spin.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You're
And
like,
yeah,
all right,
there's-
well, I
there's
guess this is
nothing.
happening.
No, you're gone.
I've done it in an LMP. I've done it in a GT3.
I done it in a fucking TCR.
Yeah, yeah. In the LMP, it's the worst because you can hear that traction cut from the
Yeah,
traction
it makes
control. You can hear that
yeah,
engine
makes
just like
weird
brr, brr, brr,
sound.
and you
Yeah.
just tap the wall.
Just
then
to close out information, no contacts, register with 43.
Joey under yellow. Oh,
Yeah.
he drove through the pit entry lane.
So here
you were saying
comes
Paul, sorry.
Jorgensen on Rados down into the heel. He's going to have a little bit of a
Looking.
peak, but I don't think he has enough speed. And that's the problem. The straight line speed of the Porsche isn't there. Ryan Cody's under yellow flag one more time out of the bus stop. Ryan, my guy, what is you doing?
Plus America Ryan.
Same
no.
exact corner, the left curb on entry into the bus stop. He's hit that 3 times
I'll be right
and
back.
spun. As
I know,
I believe Chris Turner's gonna go tell him, dude, just stop.
I know he
please.
went. Yeah, oh, poor dude. I don't know. Oh my god.
It's a
Why don't you go tell Ryan to quit hitting the curb?
it's a
You're racing drivers. All go away.
surprise mid race
off.
interview with Ryan Cody.
Fuck off.
Ryan, do you know what the definition of insanity is?
I'm a very patient man, okay?
It is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Listen, do you think I'm trying to do this?
Hey Ryan, you're P2 in silver.
Well-
You're guaranteed a podium. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I got
keep
nothing to lose.
clear from curbs, gold dang.
Bro,
Hey Ryan, we love you.
thank
We
you.
do. We surely do.
We just don't want to see you self-harm your you know.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking at my standings. Yellow flag, Ryan Cody. Oh no, no, sorry.
Listen, we're vibing over here, okay?
If you do it one more time, we're gonna start adding ballast.
It's true. I'm an admin. I'll fucking do it.
Gonna get a Ryan spin counter on the stream.
Bye, Ryan.
I love Ryan.
I love Ryan to death.
Such a
one of
good
the
dude.
he's one of the kindest dudes I've ever met. That is true.
And a hell of a
So-
drummer.
Yeah, he is a hell of a
good
drummer. That one came out of left field. I was expecting Ryan to just be a nerd.
So Kyle has asked for a lap on board with Ryan Cody.
Lap on board with Ryan Cody. Ryan Cody is
He just
I will
exited the
wait.
bus stop.
Yeah, I will wait until he crosses the line so he can do a full
I'll let you
lap
know when he
here.
gets there.
I'm just gonna stay on board with this John Jorgensen and Rados battle because this is gonna keep going.
You still got my camera. I'll go on board with Ryan.
Yo, you know what I'm not doing?
Oh, I thought you meant on board like looking at him.
I mean, I clicked on the driver tab first, and it showed him, and I was like, "That's not the right one."
It might, it actually might be better if you go onto the other battle and I go on with Ryan, so he is the main picture.
By the way, Milo is all over Mr. Who Won. This can be interesting.
Yeah, Milo keeps
Jorgensen.
catching up and then falling back a little bit, so I think being in the draft is kind of losing him a little bit of time.
The wash.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
yeah.
this. He's there.
He's trying to. He gets. I've been watching it on the timing screen. He gets close and then he falls back a little bit.
All right.
So Ryan is about to cross the start finish line. Oh, Jixer almost
Jorgensen
loses it.
Almost kills Rados.
So we're gonna
He
go on board with
almost won.
Ryan Cody here
With
in
both
the
of them, Milo
Honda
battle.
Spoon. What is his livery now? I don't even know. Does it still have his dog on there?
No, it's Calvin and Hobbes.
Oh, it is Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, he has Calvin and Hobbes tattoos.
I'm cultured swine.
How is that? What?
Don't you know?
Tiago, do you even know what Calvin
knows
and
who it
Hobbes is?
is.
What is Calvin and Hobbes in
course I
Brazil? Calvao.
We have it, but under a different name.
Oh, and Ryan Cody again in the bus stop, as we just.
Are you kidding me?
No. He is kissing the wall. He's about to get moving again. I would just like to
Can we blame
point out
this on
that
Kyle? Can we blame this on Kyle?
I think the only person in this server that we can blame this on is Ryan Cody.
Oh! I better go apologize. No, apparently Cody takes it upon himself.
No, I think he's done this 3 times before, so I believe this is 100% on him.
Listen, he's got 90 minutes to figure out how to take that bus stop.
Do you want to bring him back?
No.
So the good news is, I believe that is Joey Melody in front of him, but Joey's 1 lap down. So Joey just unlapped himself, as you can see him on the screen there, just in front of Ryan. So Ryan's still safe in P2 and silver.
I mean, he's
But if
not
he keeps
that far behind Max. Like, he's
But if
only
he
like
keeps
19
doing this,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
this isn't going to end well for him.
He's going to need somebody to kill Max again.
He is.
Well, it happened twice, so keep
And
hopes
I
up.
think Ryan is. It looks like he's going into the pits. That is an early pit stop for Ryan. 30 minutes and 27 minutes into the race.
Yeah, but how many times can you spin your car before your tires give up?
I think not even one. I think he has shit tires right now as we
I
speak.
mean, he's done 30 minutes at Watkins. The front left is going to be screaming, and then he's spun it like 4
got
times.
Oliveira under yellow flag. I think that might have been just an off track.
Self-inflicted, yes. No
Let's
contacts.
find out.
Yeah, he just
Hi.
lost a spot to Brian Curzon.
Ryan, I think we talked about this, bro.
He's not going to talk to you guys.
I'll talk to you. I'm fine.
No.
What
You did say you
happened
wanted
there?
you did say you wanted to broadcast the other day. Remember?
We can do an in-car broadcast. That's
You
cool.
said you were going to crash and then come hang out.
Well, I didn't hit anything, so
So instead, we're just going to have you hang out with us for a while.
that's fun. I'm down.
Just so you know, on the last one, we were on board with you because Kyle wanted a full lap on board. So
Sick. I knew it.
So it's Kyle's fault.
Yeah. No,
That is
I
my
think we
fault.
talked about this. We discussed that thing, Ryan. What happened there?
So I got in my own head now, and I was thinking too much about it. I changed my braking point, and then I didn't brake enough that time, and I went into the grass,
Oh,
and my tires were already fucked from spinning like 4 times. So
I told y'all.
well,
You got 60 minutes to figure it out, buddy.
that's what I said. I said figure it out.
figured it.
dude.
Hey, side note, did Bruce say anything, or did he... Like, he's still in the pit. He has not raced
He didn't
yet.
say anything.
Okay.
The only person that said anything was Joey, unfortunately, and it was not good.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Well, as far as I know, as far as we can tell, Joey's little accident earlier was, Rados under yellow flag. He is facing the wrong way out of the boot. I think this might have been Honda things also. Did he pull a Dylan? Yeah, he did. He's going up the exit.
Yes, somewhat.
Rear end just steps out and straight into the wall as he
That damn turn,
pirouettes.
dude.
It's either that or it's a damn Honda. Imagine
Oh, he
driving
touched
that
the
on
grass.
purpose.
Yeah, he touched the grass on the outside.
Car 411, stop and go 30, speeding in the pit lane.
So Ferris is going to have a look at Rados.
All right, Ryan, good luck. You got 1 hour.
Thank you.
We love
To
you,
keep
Ryan.
it
Johnny
together.
Vita, stop and go.
Ferris making a move on Rados now that Rados is carrying some damage, so Ferris is going to take advantage. He's going to move up to P8 now that Rados had that little bit of a spin. So Rados lost, 4 positions now? Which is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
'cause
I
he
was
was up
really
there
looking
with-
forward to that, to him and Jorgensen just fighting the whole race, but little mistakes can cost a lot of time.
6th position.
Yeah, 6 positions.
Yeah, we got Carl and Danny are going to go back at it here in a minute.
Yeah,
and then
Carl.
Milo and Vaughn are still close.
Yeah, I think Milo's going to wait for Juan to make a mistake. I mean, he's still got an hour to go. We're still
Juan doesn't
only-
make a lot of mistakes, though.
Still got a third of the race. Yeah, but
Like, Juan is a
he's also
solid
in a
driver.
Ferrari.
Yeah, but Milo needs to get by him to get into P3 in gold and to make Dylan Beveridge Juan's problem and not his.
Ooh.
Because Dylan Beveridge is going to catch back up, and then this is going to be an issue for Milo.
Yeah, he's been catching. I mean, he was about 3 seconds back a couple of laps ago, and he's within a second now. So he is slowly reeling them both in. As we see him almost kiss the wall there.
One is being a bit of a cork on the bottle, so maybe Artem, if this takes long enough, will join as well.
Oh, we lost Dylan Sauer.
That we have. I don't think Juan is really holding up Milo. I don't think Milo has enough speed, honestly, to really make a move.
Well, Milo's best lap 146.1. Juan's best lap at 146.3.
Has a good run right now.
He does have a good run right now, and he is going to go up the inside up the hill.
Milo is a little bit quicker.
But that's going to give him the outside line into the bus stop, which is not the line you want to have. Kyra still has the inside line, at least for the entry. So one of them is going to have to back off, and it is going to be Milo.
Milo opened up too much into the last part of the S's.
Yeah, so realistically, what you really want to do going up the hill is you want to kind of, slip him the fake. You want to make him think that you're going to go on the left side and then cut to the right. Otherwise, you're going to have the outside line to the bus stop, which is a really, really shitty line.
Yeah, a lot of marbles.
Yeah. So.
Speaking of marbles.
Are
speaking of marbles,
on the same lap? I believe so, yeah.
We just had this discussion. You can't just say speaking of and then leave it.
Okay, this time it was my fault because I didn't say it. Milo took the outside line into the toe and he caught a lot of marbles. This time was my fault, I admit it.
Joey is on the same lap as Ryan now, but I think he's just in front of Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're on the same lap technically.
Guilherme cleared his stop and go, so he's all free right now.
Ryan is going into the heel now. Joey's going into the bus stop.
Right. Yeah, so I mean...
Wait. Guilherme cleared his stop and go. He's still ahead of Joey?
Oh, no. Sorry, Joey's still one lap down.
Oh.
Yeah, Joey's quite a bit down on everybody.
Because I think Joey might have pit twice already. Like, I know he stopped early to fix the damage, and he might have stopped again.
So Milo with the run one more time. Is he going to hold the inside line?
Yeah, no, not Luis, but Juan is going to take the defensive.
Yeah, so that gives you the...
he's going to get loose.
They almost touch.
Oh,
here comes Dylan. Dylan's going to stick his nose in.
Oh, no. This is too close.
It's not too close. This is great.
This is good racing right here.
Dylan's going to get a shit line going into the boot. By the way, every time I say boot, I feel like I'm Canadian.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about boots.
No.
Talking about boot? Talking about boot?
Bruh. No, there's no other way to say the word boot.
Dylan is just looking every corner.
Yeah, Dylan's keeping the pressure. There is no other way to say boot, but it just, I don't know, maybe I watched too much South Park when I was a kid or something, but it just, like, every time I say boot.
You may have to watch a little bit too much.
I'm sorry, what is all this about? We're talking about boot.
What are you talking about?
Is it the South Park movie?
Yeah.
Our Canadians don't say that.
Canada.
Kyle doesn't speak like that. Bullet, like
not your pal guy.
Yeah, not your buddy guy.
Not your pal friend. Why do y'all drive on square wheels up there? I don't understand that.
Bullet
and
says
why aren't your
you're not
mounts
my
connected?
buddy,
It's
pal.
so weird.
Kyle, I say this because I don't want to give penalties like I gave you a lot of them when you raced.
Damn. Shots fired by Thiago.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah. So
No,
Milo
really not.
and Wanda pulled out a little bit of a gap to Beveridge again.
Yeah, I think Beveridge was pushing really hard and got loose.
So, I mean, Milo 0.2 faster last lap than Juan. Like, Juan is holding him up.
Oh, he's going to stick
Milo's
his nose and he's
look.
going to tap.
No.
Oh, Dylan with the masterful avoidance there.
Holy cow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Milo,
unfortunately-
that is murder by Milo on Juan going down into the boot. Very
That
well
was
done by
very
Dylan to avoid both of them. That could have
was
been a
very
hell of a lot
dodgy.
worse.
very optimistic, sticking your nose in there.
That was very optimistic, and Juan's going to come out worse for wear as he is now behind
have-
Artem.
See what you caused, Kyle. Now I have work. I'll be right back.
If you want a exclamation point Milo in the Twitch chat and go tell him shame, shame, shame for killing Juan.
As Max Diggs is going to try and make his way around Brian Curzon here.
Yeah, I mean, not for class position, but he will not let you go.
Yeah, Brian's a very nice guy until he isn't. And Juan is under yellow flag one more time. I think he got loose at the top of, top of exit of the boot there. Oh, and he gets loose again.
Oh, he's drifting.
Yeah, there's something wrong with his car.
He needs to pit.
Yeah.
He needs to bring that thing in.
And there he goes into the pits.
Yeah.
So what this is going to do, though, this is going to put Matt Artem right behind Milo. And I know these two have a little bit of a history going back quite a while.
Yeah, Artem, an aggressive but pretty clean driver. Had some issues in the last race at Oulton Park. So hopefully he can bounce back and have a better show this time. But yeah, he's going to chase down Milo.
Oh, I wonder if I can do the NASCAR camera.
Oh, Max
wow,
Diggs and
that is
Brian.
very zoomed in.
Brian almost turned in on Max and killed him, but managed to not. What is with your camera?
My well, I had it very zoomed in for the beginning of the broadcast, just like a static track cam, and I forgot to change it back. So next time I'll remember. And Joey's under yellow flag one more time, straight into the wall out of the last turn.
Quarter. Joey.
Let's see what happened here. There's nobody around him. There he goes around the last turn.
No, he just died.
Rear end just steps out and then snaps back to the left. I'm gonna blame that on Kyle for mentioning his name.
All Joey had to do was survive this race, and he could possibly win the silver class.
So Kyle, yeah, it's true. Kyle so far has killed Ryan and Joey. Let's look at Nick Alvarado for a little bit.
Yeah, Kyle, pick your next target there, buddy.
As he is way out into first. Oh, and Nick drifting the entry of the boot. Oh, almost lost it. That's going to give Danny a hell of a run. So I'm going to keep my camera on Nick here. That cannot be good for his rear tires. That was a massive drift. So Danny's going to try and take advantage of this as we see Nick flashing into the void.
Kyle's called it. Danny's going to be the next to die. Because he thinks that the Ferrari is going to...
Well, I hope not, because he is right on the heels of Alvarado, who almost died
Nick
going
got a
into the boot.
horrible exit.
Yeah, I think Nick's rear tires are toast.
I think all of his tires are toast. Like, if he doesn't pit here, he's out of his mind.
I mean, he is out of his mind. We all know that. So, top three are separated by about half a second total, as we see him on screen, just nose to tail. Nick is, I mean, you can tell that he is much slower than Danny. So at this point, all Danny needs to do is either wait for Nick to make a mistake or just get a better run out of either turns 1 or after the bus stop. But then again, Danny could die. If he does, Kyle is 100% cursed. We will ban him from chat.
Oh god. This front battle's turning up good. I want to see that as long as we can.
Yeah, I want to see Nick die.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my god. Didn't Nick have like a 4-second lead and then he lost it all?
Well, yeah, he did. So he drifted the entry of the boot last lap. Like full on Tokyo drift, initial D, drifted it.
should be.
Danny is sick, according to Mr. Shy Guy.
Oh, that's
Sick
why he
as
went
in
to
like
Oh, is that why he
90s
didn't
lingo,
go?
like yo, that's sick, or
Bro, he's
like
sick. He's driving out of his mind.
like the stone dude in UFC yesterday. Oh
yeah,
man,
bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm just out here doing laps trying to chase down Nick. Oh.
that was good, man.
Speaking of what is it? Oh, there goes Nick
There goes Nick in
pitting.
the pit.
So Nick is in the pits. What happened with the? I've heard somebody missed their weigh-in by like 8 pounds. For UFC.
Give me a Zev.
What
He
a
went to
fucking
the
idiot.
weigh-in and he was 7.5 pounds over, just smiling on the scale.
Like
like,
he
yeah,
knew,
I ate
like I'm
too
not
much.
making this.
I ate too much. I'm sorry.
I just
And
got a little
then-
high.
Oh, Carl having a look. Carl's gonna go around the outside.
Oh, this is gonna
Is
be
he
good.
Is he gonna clear Danny? No. Gonna break side by
No,
side.
he is
Danny's gonna-
not. He's gonna have to back out,
Oh, he's-
and he gets loose.
wow.
He flipped off the
Damn.
crowd as well. Wow, what a gentleman and a scholar.
But Dana just like shifted the whole card to give him a fight with someone else, like heavier, of course. He fucking won in the first round.
So that was pre-planned by him.
I don't know what was his, but he won in the end. But he's like a major prick. Like I hope I never see him fighting again because he's imbecile.
So Kyle's still hoping for Danny to die. It seems like Carl is struggling behind him though. The gap has opened up to 1.5 seconds so far. Oh,
Okay,
Max
so-
digs under yellow flow. He's in the pits. Okay.
I'm looking at the standings now. Carl has an 11-point lead over Danny in the standings. Nick is 23 behind Danny. So Carl just needs to finish behind. Like even if he finishes behind Danny, he's still gonna win the championship.
So he doesn't really have to really push if he doesn't
Yeah,
want to.
I don't think he has to win.
Shift control saying that it's. You know what? I kind of
see-
agree.
I agree, but like when you sign a contract 3 months before a fight,
Yeah.
you take a commitment saying you will be there at that weight. If you don't, there's lack of professionalism.
Yeah, like
True
that's
and true.
the thing. I agree that the weight classes need to be readjusted, but I also you and the other guy signed the same paper, so it's not like you're
Yeah.
being targeted. You know what I mean? Like if
If
you
you
say
go
that you're
to
going to
your-
be at a certain weight, then it's on you to be at that weight.
Yeah, if you go to your family and say I'll be there on Sunday and you're not there, what happens to you? Is that okay?
When
no, it's
is
not.
the right time? I mean, Tuesday 4 p.m.
Okay,
There's
so
a line.
update with some racing information. Carl does need to pass Danny because there's a 10-point difference between P1 and P2 for this round.
If Carl stays P2, he's going to win by 1 point.
No, if Danny wins this race, so Nick has the fastest lap right now, so Nick would get fastest lap points. If
Yes.
Danny wins the race and Carl comes in second, Danny will win the championship by 1 point.
Oh, okay.
Because Carl's ahead by 9. There's a 10-point difference between P1 and P2 for this race. So yeah. If Danny comes in second, Carl gets third, and Nick wins, they will be tied for points because there's a 9-point difference between second and third.
Ah, what he said.
So
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
one.
Math.
So if Nick wins and gets fastest lap, and Danny gets second, Carl wins third, there'll be a tie for the pro win in the championship.
Good to know. Good to know. So,
That makes for good racing.
So
just
anybody
gonna-
who is in Carl's chat, also in here, you might want to tell him that he needs to pass Danny.
like he needs to win for internet points.
Shift control. I don't see your point right now, though. I don't see
It's
what
a-
you're saying. Do you understand, Paul?
Look,
No, I don't understand the message. I really don't understand.
Anyway, moving on from UFC. We can talk about. We should have a podcast. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, nobody cares.
think
Like
it would
the
be
best
good.
fight from yesterday were the big
Right?
heavy set guys. Like that was fucking amazing.
Barnett, dude, that guy won me. Like
Those
he's-
guys were going ham. It was like a bar fight, and they just put a ring around it.
and he wasn't disrespectful at all. Like they were both like quote unquote having fun in there.
Yeah,
Like oh,
they were
let's
smiling at each
go.
other and like
Yeah.
just going to town, putting on a show.
Fight of the night, easily.
I don't even watch UFC, and that shit was fun.
Yeah.
I watch it sometimes, and a lot of times the undercards are like the best fights.
Oh, here
I
we
think-
go. Ryan Cody, Max Diggs for position.
'Cause usually you get to the main, title card, and it's like they're so concerned with winning
Yeah.
and getting the belt or whatever that they do more defense
Ryan,
moves, and
Ryan
they
with a
kind
run.
of stick defensive. Yeah, Ryan needs to avoid that left hand inside curb, which he does by a mile. So good on you, Ryan.
Super conservative through that.
Not even in the neighborhood.
Danny into the pit.
So he's gonna lose about a full second on that one, but I mean that's better than spinning out.
I mean, a second on one lap versus 5 seconds spinning.
That's right. So Nick Alvarado spent 1 minute 5 in the pits, entry to exit, 32 seconds, sorry, stopped. Danny is in the pits right now. So if you look at on the track map number 420, he is just coming out of the boot now. I can actually put the camera on him.
Slightly high, he is.
I've got my camera on Danny just to see when he starts rolling.
So there he is coming around the last turn. Danny is still up on the stands. That is a long
He
pit
just
stop
dropped.
for Danny. He
He's
just
moving.
dropped. So he is going to come out behind Nick. I don't think he's going to clear him. He does have
No.
the pit stop is weird because he does have the inside line, but it's not going to be enough. He just saw Nick get
No, Nick
past
went
him.
by before he even got to the pit exit
Car
line.
52, stop and go,
Oh.
speeding in the pits. That will be Danny.
Danny,
No.
Danny.
So Carl just has to not do that as he runs wide in the boot.
SG30, beg your pardon, SG30? Did he have another penalty? Is that correct?
No, Danny
No, it's
stopped.
speeding in the pits is a stop and go 30.
Yeah.
Oh,
So all Carl has to do is have a clean pit stop and not die for the next 42 minutes, and he will win the championship.
Well, the other question is, I mean, I'm not. It's hard. Unfortunately, ACC doesn't really provide details on that. Does anyone have any warnings? Are they close to a drive-through?
we can.
Because
Yeah,
I do
those
see a
of you-
bunch of red, like for example, Carl's last lap is invalid, but that
can
doesn't
check
necessarily
Carl's.
mean he got a warning.
Well, yeah, Danny's not streaming. Carl and Milo are. Joey is. Nobody else that I know of in here that streams is live.
Carl
Well, I'm-
has 0 warnings.
Okay. Yeah, I'm mainly
And awful
trying to
tires.
find out if Carl is close to getting a drive-through.
He's not.
The real
Although-
question: how many laps does Ferris go before he pits?
Yes.
Let's find out.
Because Ferris is now the.
Farius, we are on strategy F question.
Checking.
P1, Ferris? P1?
Ferris, what kind of tires do you want? The round ones or the square ones?
I prefer
Wets?
not
Yeah.
the square ones, but if you choose to give me those, that's okay, I guess.
Yeah, there's
What's-
two people
what's
on
question?
track who haven't pit yet. Brian Curzon, who is P9 overall currently, and Ferris. Oh, Carl with the stop and go 30 also.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Speeding in the pit lane, no!
What
So-
in the F?
The one thing
Alvarado
that
just
he
won the
had to
race.
not do, he just did.
No!
Well, Nick is irrelevant. Nick is not going to win the championship, but it is Carl and Danny. So
Right.
Danny's already in the pit serving his stop go 30. Carl's
I
going to
can't
have
believe
to,
it.
like,
evening out the field?
all
Yeah,
Carl had
did
to
Carl
was
do it on
not
purpose?
Speed in the pit. I hope not.
No, he did not do that on purpose.
Speaking of, Funk and Jorgensen side by side into the bus stop.
Yeah, Funk, super defensive line.
All right, Ferris. Box.
Question?
No, stay out.
Stay out.
Good old arrive and drive.
In, out.
Hey, he actually has a setup this week, courtesy of Tiago, I think.
That is
So
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he practiced.
courtesy
He's
of
still
no,
arriving, driving.
but at least he's not like coming in, setting some pressures like a baboon, and then going out there. He actually has a setup.
As Gear 19, be welcome, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know.
So, yeah, good move from Funk there to get past Jixer. So that's going to give him a position up into P4. Technically speaking, P3 overall. Everyone else has pit.
Okay, so Carl is diving into the pit now to serve his stop go. He
This is
slows
nuts.
down way before the line. I cannot believe that he got
This
one
is
too.
nuts. This
Yeah,
is
so
crazy.
let's see. Danny is so this is going to change things now because there's a 10-point difference between P1 and P2. However, the point difference shrinks as you go further down the field.
Yeah, between P2 and P3, it's only 9 points.
Yo, I'm
Right.
gonna watch their entries to see.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, because Carl also got one, if Danny is ahead of him when he comes out, if Danny gets P2 and Carl gets P3, they tie for the championship.
So Bullet
Danny
saying
was 65 at the line.
double tapped the pit limiter. I guess
Oh,
Carl
no.
did. Yeah,
So
this
Ryan's
isn't
gonna-
zombie land. Double taps won't do you good.
Yeah. I mean, Danny's sick, so, like,
Danny was 65 at the line. Damn. And let me check B.
So Danny
Carl's
did
now
get past
rolling.
Carl. So
Yeah.
Carl is going to be behind Danny by quite a bit. About 4 seconds here. Sorry, 3 seconds.
Ferris, yellow flag, is he coming into the pit? Yeah, he is.
Yes.
Ooh. B was 65 because he slowed down, didn't engage the limiter, accelerated again.
I mean, if you know you're going to get one, just speed to your pit box.
It's just like flight.
Just cut out as much time as
Ooh,
possible.
Dylan Beveridge under a yellow flag into the entry of the boot. Looks like he was alone on track. Might have caught him off guard. That is a corner where he can easily lose a rear end.
I don't see any damage on his car.
No, he
he's been
just
off track.
lost the rear end and literally drifted the whole
Guillermo
turn.
was just under a yellow flag in the same spot, but he has some
Luis
front end
Castro
damage.
in for pit number 2. Make sure Pint doesn't restart on Canadian Thanksgiving. I don't recognize that. I don't know what that
Is it a
is.
thing? Dude,
The
isn't it
fuck
the
is Canadian
same?
Thanksgiving? What do you have to give thanks for?
Isn't that
Half
like
of you
Boxing
speak
Day?
French, half of you speak English. You're still split apart.
You're still ruled by England.
Yeah, you're still ruled by England. You
I
have to
think
change.
that's
You have to
bullshit.
change all of your money again because she just died. Like,
We'll invade you like 1812. I'm pretty sure we're like at least the 2-time World War champions right now.
World War champions, what is wrong with you?
meanwhile, Bullets Burn the White House Down gets auto flagged by Twitch's auto moderator for being racist.
Bruh.
You burn her. I don't live there. I don't give a shit. Burn her down. Go for it. Come to Oklahoma, bro. We'll settle this.
No, don't go to Oklahoma.
Yeah, don't come here.
Oh
It sucks.
god.
It sucks. Don't come here. Although if Kyle came to Oklahoma, I'd hang out with him.
I think Kyle would fit in, which says a lot about Kyle. Not
yeah,
so
he's
much
like-
about
Well, what
Oklahoma.
He's like Canadian
From-
redneckish.
Well,
I was going to say,
isn't-
from what I heard from
isn't
him,
he
he's
from
the
Alberta?
Canadian redneck. Yeah.
Isn't
didn't
Alberta
he
like
drive-
like Canada's south?
Doesn't he drive a Mercedes though?
No, he told me he has a banjo. He sits in front of his house drinking booze and like.
No,
That
that's
is
that's like Louisiana.
massively racist, Tiago.
Then, yeah.
That's like saying that you sit outside of your house on a dirt bike with an Uzi, waiting
Robbing
for another
people.
dirt bike to drive by so you can rob it.
I mean, I do talk about Tiago living in a tree a lot.
Yeah, that's my point.
But
Check
then
your
again-
French, bruh.
I haven't seen any pictures of the outside of his house, so he might.
Mine, I showed you the front of my house a lot.
When?
And Google Maps.
You showed somebody
Repeatedly.
else. That wasn't me.
Well, he
No,
showed
you
a
were
house. If you look at the tree behind the house, that's him.
It's a quote-unquote house.
You have to
Yeah.
zoom in to see the
Three-quarter
tree in
ton
the
diesel
back.
to a Merc. Okay. So you're a redneck that married some rich person. I got it.
Oh. Yeah.
Or his wife was like, I'm not driving this piece of shit.
I don't want to be seeing this fucking truck.
No, the accent's not right at all.
We're not going to
Yellow
dinner in this,
flag?
Lou.
Oh, Luis is dead in the
No.
final corner.
Yeah, what happened to Luis? I mean, second to last corner, he
I
looks...
think he got loose on the,
Oh,
the
yeah.
exit.
Rear end stepped out. Try to save
No
it.
contacts.
Probably hooked it over the curb.
Dylan Beveridge catching up to
Oh.
Brian Curzon. Brian needs to pit still.
Brian's just out there cruising.
Yeah,
Bids,
Brian's
I
having the
should
time of his
give
life.
penalties.
Well, he's in an Aston, which is good on tires. So he's probably just chilling.
Tiago, Barrett wants to hear your best Canadian accent.
What you talking about? Mine? It's more British.
Made is Australian, but okay.
Talking about?
It was like a mix of Southern and
Yeah. Southern Australian and a little splash of Canadian when he said about.
Just a sprinkle of Canadian over it. Yeah. I have to
have you
practice.
never heard Bullet or
Tiago's
Kyle
Mr.
speak?
Worldwide.
I don't get difference. Most Americans and Canadians sound the same to me.
You know
That's
who sounds.
racist.
This is. That is pretty racist. And he gets mad at me when I say him and Nick sound the same.
Brian into the pit.
That's
Finally?
bullshit. We don't even
Now
speak
look,
the same
So
language.
Danny has caught Milo.
Yeah, I think Milo's gonna not put up much of a fight here.
I mean, he might.
No, he's gonna break
Kyle
away
says
early.
you're a
Yeah,
fucking
he is.
Aussie.
Yeah, so Milo's gonna let that one go. No. What? You know who sounds more? Honestly, I think people from like the Michigan Peninsula sound more Canadian than Canadians do. Like that northwestern.
So no.
Oh,
no
don't you
team
know
orders.
neighbors? Like
Because you would have thought that Milo would have tried to slow Danny down a little bit to let Carl catch up.
No.
Being that they're BMW teammates, that's what I would have done.
is it because they're British?
I don't know. I just figured they have like the same livery.
It's close.
Nah, I don't think they thought ahead that much. No.
Yeah, people from
Unless they're in
Minnesota.
the
Yeah,
same-
sorry, that's what I mean. People from Minnesota, dude, like they sound more Canadian than Canadians.
Oh.
I dated a girl that was from Oklahoma, but she sounded like she was from. I thought she was from Minnesota, but she's never been there in her life. She just like naturally had that accent, which was kind of weird.
That is kind of weird.
The
It was
only
hot,
thing I
though.
know from Minnesota is people saying actually Minnesota. It's the only thing I
Minnesota.
know.
Minnesota?
Yeah, it's the only thing I know.
Yeah, my neighbors are from Minnesota. They just moved to Washington, and like the wife especially. Oh my god, just like stop speaking
Carl
because I don't want to
almost hits
laugh
the
at
wall.
you. She has that super like. I don't know if you ever watched the movie Fargo, but it's like that exaggerated Minnesota accent. Sometimes I'm like, are you faking it?
Yeah, it's like all right, you're putting that on. Come on.
Yeah, you're trying real hard. It's kind of the whole
Yeah,
Steve Irwin kind of, embellished his Australian accent a lot.
Wow, Carl's taking liberties with turn one.
I mean, he's got no track warning, so whatever he's doing works.
I mean, yeah, valid laps only count qualifying, right?
That's right. Fargo TV series is good. The first 3 seasons were really good. The last one, it's all right. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, 603 still in?
Yeah, my mom's Inner New York comes out because she was like born and raised in New York. So she'll be like, "Will you let the dog out?" Or the guy's from Boston. And I'm like, "What?"
You know who has the best New York accent? Michael Rappaport.
Ah, that is true.
He's got like the best fucking New Yorker. When he starts yelling, oh my god, it's the best. When he goes on a rant.
That is true. That is so true.
So Milo and Carl are catching up too. I believe that's Joey ahead of him.
That is Joey, but Joey is laps down, so he should
Yeah,
move out of
but
the way
Joey-
promptly.
Joey got a little loose on the toe exit. So still fighting the McLaren.
Carl cannot
Carl's
do
gonna
lap
be-
1 to save his life. Yeah, we can tell. Honestly.
Yeah.
It's not a mystery.
Oh, Milo's
So-
penalty comes in. Miller's penalty comes in.
Small report, Miller gets a 15 for killing Mr. Diggs into the toe. Milo gets a 15 for killing Mr. Juan into the entering of the boot.
Tiago,
Yeah.
what's your opinion on toes?
That depends. Did I pay for them or not?
He likes them dipped in honey.
Oh wow, that's kind of gross. You
I
know how
would
hard
pay for
honey is to
some-
wash off? Shit is sticky.
Do you know how strong Tiago's suck is?
That is true. That is true. That is true. I would pay for some good toe pictures, yes.
Lukey, I messaged him in Discord. I have not heard anything back from him yet.
So best case scenario, he just had to leave because somebody knocked at his door. Worst case scenario, he had a heart attack in his rig and he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that is literally the worst case scenario.
Although, I mean, Bruce is an active dude. He was just at like a music festival a couple weeks ago. So, like, I don't think he's like heart attack prone. So
Like shit hits when,
I know.
you know,
We're trying to be positive here. Like,
Be
come on.
healthy as fuck and
Yo,
just drop
Pablo.
dead, man.
Yo, Paul,
Okay.
would you fucking shut up, please?
That's why I'm not like
Don't you
super
put that
fit.
on Bruce.
Would you fucking shut up for a good second or two?
When Paul dies, he wants people to just go, yeah, I can see that.
No. So funny story.
Paul died of
the-
a heart attack. Yeah, okay.
The running joke between our group of close friends is whoever dies first, we will have like a Comedy Central roast at their funeral.
Oh, damn.
Like it will not be a regular funeral. We will invite every other one of our friends and we will have a Comedy Central roast.
Have you heard
Oh,
Nick
my-
Swartzen's take on his funeral?
Oh my.
Like he's gonna have an empty casket, but have his body like suspended in the rafters on wires, and it's like
Oh
the lights
my
are gonna go out. And it's gonna be like techno music, and he's gonna swing above the crowd.
What is wrong with y'all? Oh
And
my
he's-
god.
He's
Why
gonna
not?
put some
Why
money
not?
aside to get like a B-list celebrity to show up, so people were like, "Wait, is that like John Stamos? Did Nick know
Wow,
John
Stamos
Stamos?"
is B-list now. Damn.
When he was talking
Thinking
about
more
having
like
his body
Kathy
swing
Griffin
back.
or somebody like that.
No, she's like D-list, and doesn't she have a TV show
Oh fuck, yeah, she did, yeah.
about being like a
Yeah,
D-list
D-list.
celebrity?
Yep. I don't know, man. I don't fucking
Well,
watch
I mean, his
celebrities.
comedy thing was like years and years and years ago when John Stamos might have still been a B-list celebrity.
Like I love who was it? Trevor from Whitest Kids You Know. I don't know if you ever watched that sketch program. It was like pretty big in the early 2000s. It's like super funny, but he died and then they had a podcast like the rest of his, friends. And they're like, he died doing what he loved, trying to suck himself off. Because that was his thing, is like, when I die, I want that to be like what people think is the reason I died.
Oh my god! Like he broke his neck because he rolled off of his couch or something like that.
It's a really funny clip, but at some point, because they were having like a little thing on Twitch, like a live stream, and then somebody in chat was like, he came and went.
Oh no!
Just like the best fucking joke I've heard.
Bro.
That was a shit rejoin.
But anyway, so Mr. Mathman, P8
Sure.
and P9, what's the point difference?
Well, so in their class, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that'd be 5 and 6,
Okay.
right?
But them being that far, does Alvarado have a chance of winning the whole thing?
Well,
Yes.
okay, so first is 90 points, plus he'll get 4 fastest lap for Nick, so he'll get 92.
Yes.
And then, what did we say they were? 5 and 6.
Yes.
So
the
5th and 6th
category.
get 53 and 45.
So 8-point difference, and you said Carl is 9 points ahead.
He's 9 points ahead.
So as it stands, Carl will win by 1 point. As it stands currently.
So I'm gonna open my handy dandy calculator here.
Oh, is that Mrs. Milo? Hi.
Omera, welcome, Omera. How
Yeah,
you doing?
this
How you
is
been?
literally how it is all week. I am so
Yeah,
sorry.
this is-
you have
this-
to listen
yeah.
to this.
What is this?
This is every stream that we do.
This is
Yeah.
actually mild conversation. It's been way worse than this.
This
has
is the
been way
Paul,
worse.
Tiago, and Chris podcast with racing in the background.
It really
We haven't
is.
mentioned sharding one
Oh,
time.
Jesus Christ, not again.
Well, there you
Oh.
go. Now we have
Well,
one.
now we have.
Oh, I apologize. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Hey, have you opened your beers, by the way?
They're all done. I need
No,
one
not
more.
you.
actually.
I know yours already done.
I'm 1.5.
I'm pretty sure your beers and half your whiskey's done by now.
Fuck you, my
Okay.
liquor, not whiskey.
So I need somebody in chat to keep track of numbers. So Bullet or Kyle or somebody, I don't care. So Nick currently 257 plus 90 plus 2.
So that's 349.
Yeah. Plus 92 would be a lot because my calculator's messed up.
349.
What's be a lot?
I hit times. Okay, so 349.
Well, to be fair, times is like a plus that's a little rotated. So I mean, I can see why he got a little confused.
I have my DPI turned up too much on my mouse, apparently. Okay, so Carl is currently in what position?
Sixth in class.
Okay, so 291 plus 45.
So that's 326.
306, you fuck.
Wait, 291 plus 36 or
No,
35.
that-
Go on. I'm waiting.
Oh, I read the
Wow,
wrong one.
eyes are very
Okay, yeah,
nice.
so 291 plus 45. This is why I don't math.
Sorry. Go on, sorry. I apologize.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm not. So what's the result? What do we have?
Either he left the Discord or muted himself.
Just
No, I was doing the math. So if they stay the way they are, Carl will win by 3 points.
oh, nice.
He'll have 336. What was Nick's?
349. No, wait, 346. Three. Fucking, I don't know. Hold on. 349.
Barrett, I would not confirm or deny, but yes.
No, so if Nick wins and gets fastest lap, he will win the championship. Carl will be second if they stay in the positions they're in.
Ooh, that's a spicy one. Okay, so they have
So
to
he'll-
move up.
He'll win by 13 points.
Kim, do me a favor and tell this to B, like you have to win it. This would generate a lot of good race.
If B
Well-
doesn't win, Jorgensen's
No.
wife is going to be very disappointed.
So Danny
Right?
and Carl would have to catch Ferris, Murray, and Jorgensen and pass them all. In
Yeah, and they got
minutes.
20 minutes, which is kind of a tall ask.
Plus, somehow get the fastest lap away from Nick.
I mean, I could see fastest lap.
I mean, Nick's fastest lap is half a second.
Carl has to be
No,
ahead of
he's-
Danny Bison. That's
He's
all he has to do.
3/10 faster than Danny on his fastest lap.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I mean,
B knows that. Okay.
if don't double tap the pit limiter, that's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, had Carl not got that stop go 30, this would be a completely different conversation. I don't know that he still would have caught Nick, but he would have been close enough to Nick to keep the point spread.
Well, I think, yeah, he would have been P2 or P3 at the worst.
Yeah.
Well, P2 because Danny got the stop and go. So the point difference would have been much smaller, like 10, 11 points or whatever, which I don't think would have given Nick enough.
The stop-go 30s have given Nick the ability to win the championship outright.
Right. Mind you, Nick also wasn't here for like 2 races, I believe. Somebody mentioned that they only listen to Milo's commentary on Mondays. We are not even remotely close to that level of professionalism.
I mean, both of them, I feel in here like we're scrubs, and in there I feel like very much under professional. I'm talking dumb stuff, and he's like doing really good stuff, and I'm like, I suck.
Yeah,
Like,
so Nick has missed 3 races, but he's also won 3 races. Danny has missed 1, but not won any. Carl has won 2, and then DNF and DNS 2.
So basically you're saying that the reason that Carl and or Danny are not winning this is because Ed Kerstetter stole a couple of wins.
Yeah, Ed's got 2 wins and like a 2nd place, so.
Speaking of Milo, Rados is about to catch up. Milo does have a 15-second penalty for cold-blooded murder, though.
He does. Let's see if he offers resistance or not. I think he will offer resistance.
I mean, at this point, might as well. There's 20 minutes left. Just race whoever you got left to race, you know?
I don't think he's worried about standings. He wants good racing, and that's all. So I would think he will defend.
Speaking of, by the way, Funk, P2 overall, his fastest lap is only about half a second off of Nick Alvarado, which is no small feat, all things considering.
Right.
Yeah,
so he seems to have found some speed in that Audi.
Well, he had that great race at, was it Coda? Where he qualified, like didn't he get pole?
I think it was Zolan, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was Coda because then he had to deal with Ed Kerstetter and Danny in the Ferraris.
True.
But yeah, I
Very
believe he started pole at Coda.
Either
It was,
pole
yeah,
or
because
P2,
it was the 2. Was it Coda or was it Kailami?
It was Coda.
Oh!
Milo
Bravo
going to
screw.
going
because
to basically
it was the same race
move
that
over.
that we had the AM. What's his fucking name?
Oh, speaking of Funk, he's going to get loose coming out of the bus stop, and he's going to let Jixer through. Artem is under a yellow flag out of the exit of the boot, top of the hill.
No.
I think he had the same thing happen to him that we've seen a couple of other people suffer
He's
from, which
pointed.
is off camber, uphill, you floor it too early, you touch grass, you spin. And there he goes. At least he
here
kept it out of the
kind
Waldo.
of-
So, bonus points
Well,
for that. Is there...
Artem-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was keeping an eye on Artem because he was within, I believe, 12 seconds of Milo. So if he could have kept that gap, he would have overtaken Milo with the penalty.
Yeah.
But that's pushed him
he,
to like 25 seconds back now.
Yeah, is there a drop round? No,
No, there's not.
not this time. I didn't screw up the pit window, so no, we're not doing a drop round. It's not 45 seconds again.
Well,
Oops.
16 minutes to go. What do you guys expect for that gap of time?
I expect Danny to get past Dylan.
He's
I
close.
don't think he has enough to get past Ferris.
I think Funk and Jorgensen will fight to the end.
Yeah, I think so too.
But everybody else is pretty well spread out. I mean, there's not a whole lot of battles going on right now.
Yep.
True.
Guillermo said
Joey,
in the
by the way,
Series 9
just put in
chat-
his fastest lap of the race with the 46.5 last lap. So
There you go, Joey.
Joey finding some pace. Ryan Cody hasn't spun once after pitting.
Oh, Funk dead in the bus stop on the exit.
Oh, that is a lot of front end damage.
He pulled a Honda.
There's
He,
the entry. Inside curb, taps it. Oh yeah, that's gonna unsettle the car straight into the wall. Oh, Jixer
Go
under
Jorgensen
yellow
under yellow.
flag.
He is off in the dirt.
Yeah, it looks like he kept it out of the wall though, so I think he got loose going into the boot, which, yep, hit the bumps, tapped the wall a little bit. I don't think it's going to do him much. So the top three, or P2 and P3, suffering from a couple of mistakes here late in the race.
That puts Murray into striking distance of Jorgensen.
I'm guessing at this point tires are going to be an issue for some of these people. Oh, Dylan Beveridge is going to drift the toe of the boot. Plus 1 point for style, minus 1 point for losing time to Danny. But awesome drift there. Robeson's going to go past David Funk, who is now dropping like a rock because of that massive front end damage. Yeah, I think he's going to go in the pits to fix it.
Yeah,
which
pretty sure
he
we
is.
haven't mentioned Robeson the entire race.
We really haven't.
Like, he's just been cruising, having a nice quiet time. He's now leading the gold class.
I mean, it's kind of what we expect, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick livery, too. It would only be better if the person on the side was Thiago's face with the gold chain. But, you know, whatever.
I don't know
I'll
that
take
he
it.
wants to defile his car like that.
He doesn't want to be sponsored by Sandbeck. Thiago, by the way, has been quiet because he's going to get more alcohol. I guarantee it.
Really?
I guarantee it. We'll wait till he gets back.
Man,
Thiago's
fucking
face with smelling coffee. Do you think Thiago has the coffee delivered to him at his billionaire house?
Can we get like the Sand Bay guy or Salt Bay guy, but sprinkling coffee with Thiago's face?
Oh,
Can
told
somebody
you.
hook that
I
up?
fucking called it. I called it.
It's only 15 minutes left to go, Thiago.
I told you he went to get more booze.
I got only booze for 1 hour. I forgot this is 1.5. So.
Wow.
I called
Like times out his alcohol consumption.
I'm sorry, I haven't like time to a T. I actually did this because Chris, thank you for accompanying me into this. Cheers, my brother.
Wow,
Thank you
how
for
much you been
everything.
drinking? You can't say the word accompanying.
I know.
I can't do math.
This is the guy who 45 minutes ago was trying to teach us about linguistics and English.
Linguistics and languages are different things, so fuck you.
Hey, I know somebody who's an English major. You want me to give him a call?
First of all, Paul, why don't you speak Romanian, if that's language, and you speak English?
Why don't I speak Romanian? Because according to a friend that I have in Romania whom I speak to somewhat regularly, I have a very heavy accent and I don't know words anymore.
What? Really? Is that a thing? Like,
Yeah, that's a thing. If you speak English 99% of the time, you start to lose whatever language you grew up with.
oh my god, could I lose Portuguese if I travel to Canada?
No, you fucking idiot. You live in Brazil.
No, but I'm going to Canada in like 1 or 2 years, hopefully.
Yeah, are you going to move there permanently?
Yeah, I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, so if you don't talk to people in Portuguese as often,
Yeah, you'll see. Eventually, certain words, you're just going to sit there going, fuck, what was that word?
yeah, kind of like I do with English.
Oh my god, that's worrisome.
No, I mean,
That's
it's
really
not, the older you get, the less you lose, if that makes sense.
Oh,
But I started speaking like full-time English when I was 12. So it's like I switched.
Yeah, it's what you do in your day-to-day, so it feels natural to you rather than what you've done before.
For example, Romanian, I can, if somebody speaks it to me, I can understand it 100%. When I read it, it's difficult.
Oh.
Like, it's hard to read. I can't write for shit anymore.
Wow.
And then, yeah, speaking it is starting to become a little bit of a chore.
Yeah, like you have to rethink the whole. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Okay, I'll be very aware of that. That's
You better
that's
learn some new
worrisome.
word. Tiago thinks like 18 Celsius is cold, so I don't know what the hell he's doing in Canada.
Which is, let's be honest, right here.
Yeah,
It is.
Tiago, that's
cold as
Canadian summer.
Yeah, you're never gonna survive in Canada, dude.
No, because B just, a bullet just said to me that was 39 in Montreal, so I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, for
about.
like one day.
Did you
That's-
get that?
That's a heat wave.
No, it's not a heat wave when it happens a whole month.
Okay, what's the temperature now in Montreal?
Like, Bullet said it was 39 for the whole month of, like, August or September.
I'm just gonna hold on to my I told you so's. For when you go up there and you're like, oh my god, I'm dying. You're like, I told you so.
I know, it may happen. It may as well happen. The winter will be rough, not gonna lie. The winter will be rough if I get there in the winter. But at least I won't die off the plane, as it was my first, like, prediction. So,
Now, where are you gonna live in Canada?
my goal's Toronto.
So you're gonna live with Ferris?
Close to it, yeah.
Close to? Ferris
Because I
overpays
want
for
to
a
work-
one-bedroom apartment in downtown Toronto. I wouldn't move that close to him if I were you.
That is
Insane.
my point. Like, I want to work at the same company he works, but probably not at the same place because I don't have as much pull as he does.
So doesn't Ferris make a shit ton of money and live in a high-rise apartment?
I don't have a Lambo, so nah.
He doesn't have one Lambo, he has 3.
I don't have any luxury cars.
Winter
I
in
haven't-
Toronto is worse than in Vancouver. I don't know what that means.
No, being
It is.
completely 100, I have a Dacia Sandero. That is
Vancouver weather is like Seattle weather. It just kind of rains a lot.
rough.
Not
I'm
really.
good.
It doesn't rain that much. In Toronto, you get snow. Not like
But you always
not like
say
it
it's
snows for
cold
one day
in-
or two like Seattle. Like it snows.
Oof, rough.
Yeah.
A
and then you,
funny thing for everyone in the chat, I've never seen snow in my life.
That's bullshit. I've sent you videos of snowing here.
It's true. No, I've never seen snow, like, physically. Never seen.
you know those people that the first time they see snow and they're just like freak the fuck out. You're like, oh my god, their brain just like when a cat doesn't know what to do and it's just like and it just freezes in place. It's gonna be Tiago when it snows.
Yeah, they have to reboot.
I know. Yeah.
It's just the
can you
Windows
res-
XP shutdown sound.
Tiago.exe
Go,
has
please.
stopped.
Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back. Your computer? No, myself. I'll be right back.
Oh shit, it's snowing. Tiago just blue screened.
Yeah, that's me.
Why is the real estate, I thought Seattle houses were expensive, and holy shit, like my wife and I went to Vancouver a couple of months back. We just drove through like on a day trip, and then we came back and we saw a couple of for sale signs for homes, and I mean they looked okay. It wasn't like a mansion or anything. And then we got home and I was like, I wonder what it would cost to move to Canada. And it's like 4 million Canadian. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This is like a 2,000 square foot home.
But isn't their currency way smaller than yours?
No, 4 million's like
No.
3 million American. I think the Canadian dollar is like
Jesus.
0.78.
Yeah, Ferris was saying like you can't find anything for less than like 700 grand.
Holy
No, and that's
shit.
pretty much a 1-bedroom apartment, if that.
Yeah, it's like stupid expensive.
Jesus. Why is that? What
Because
happened?
Ferris was looking for property or like a house or something like that, and he's like, it's insane.
Yeah. I mean, in the city, anything under like millions, you're just not going to find. If you're talking about
what happened?
even a townhome, or if you're looking for a studio that you can buy, sure, maybe.
Yeah,
But if you're looking
most
for a
of-
townhome or a condo or like a single detached home, yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah, Canada is huge, but most of it is uninhabitable. So, like everybody has to live in very small areas.
Yeah, like no.
Plus, all the shitheads
like
leaving
90%
America
of
'cause it
Canadians live
sucks.
in Toronto and Vancouver, and then like there's Kyle.
Oh no, Kyle, no. Please. I'd rather live in Brazil than with Kyle.
Just Kyle all the way up in the. Oh, Ryan Cody is on the exit of the bus stop, facing the wrong way for the
damn it,
5th
Ryan.
time today. Oh, he just completely
Barrett?
missed it. What happened?
Barrett, where do you mean, Barrett?
The
Right,
real
Ryan's
north,
still gonna-
like Edmonton,
Podium.
or you mean like the territories?
Like beyond the wall, like in Game of Thrones?
Oh, Funk on Juan. Funk's gonna have a run on the outside. And going into the bus stop, they're gonna be side by side. Little action, 5 minutes to go.
Oh, Funk's gonna have the inside line. He's gonna hold it together.
Yeah, they're gonna side by side through the entire bus stop.
That inside line does not work in that particular turn, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna have to back out of that one. Ferris Sadie though is catching up to Robeson. Kyle's saying they're the 4th most livable city in the world. I'm gonna need statistics on that because I don't believe you.
Yeah, that sounds like BS. I don't know.
Ferris flashing Robeson into the bus stop. I think Ferris is quite a bit faster. Visual capital. What the fuck website is that? Where'd you find? That's like some Fox News.
Mark's had a nice quiet race. Don't like harass him.
Facebook forwards from grandma.
It's like Forbes classifying the Iron Man as the richest man in the world or something.
We also got Carl on Dylan Beveridge. Carl's gonna get loose in the bus stop.
Ooh,
and
he's gonna miss the exit.
He's gonna drift.
CNN. All right, what is this? CNN. Big drop.
Momera, we're professionals. We're really professionals. Yes. Really professionals.
Calgary.
So we cover a wide range of topics.
We do, yeah.
New World Sim Racing. We talk
David
about
Funk's
racing. We talk about
still looking to make a move on Juan.
Oh, Joey Yellow Flag. His car is trashed out of the exit of the bus stop.
Oh,
he's still moving though. Ooh, yeah, Juan went wide out of turn 1, so Funk should have a good run up the hill. Listen, the only reason American cities are not in that top 10 is because we get shot a lot. If we could get that under control.
That and like heroin and stuff.
Funk outside?
Oh yeah, the whole opioid epidemic, but you know.
Yeah.
No,
I think it's an issue everywhere though. Like, I think Canada had an issue with that too.
Yeah, but we're number one.
We do have that.
That is true. We are number 1. I mean, I've seen some videos out of Brazil where people look like legit zombies.
Yeah, there's a whole street they call Crackoland because it's like people that use all kinds of drugs.
But did you see the video? Like I saw it on Reddit the other day of people in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah.
Like just standing right underneath an overpass and like. It's so bizarre.
That's not just Philly, man. That's almost every major city in the U.S.
Well, no, yeah, that's just the one that I saw on Reddit.
Like Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, L.A. Like, just where does Danny need to finish to win? Higher than he is now. I think he needs P2 or maybe P3.
Yeah, he needs to be in he needs the podium pro.
Yeah. Which he is currently P5 in class. He is a little bit outside
the way we sit right now, Nick is going to win the pro class.
That's crazy, by the way, because Nick raced only like 1/3 or half the races or something.
Chirac. Hey, I watched that video series too.
Oh, Funk.
Yeah, got a little bit of a peak. He's got about 2 laps if he's going to make a move stick here.
He's all over. Like the whole
He is
lap.
all over, but like Chris was saying earlier, Juan is very consistent and doesn't really make mistakes. So if he wants to get this done, he's going to have to get this done on his own power.
He's from my homeland, Brazil, by the way. Love him. Good dude.
So for Carl's fans out there, being that they are in 5th and 6th, that is an 8-point difference. And currently, Carl has a 11 point
9, 11, yeah.
11 point lead. So if they finish the way they are, Carl will get 2nd in pro, Nick will win, Daniel will get 3rd.
Where is the lead? Because depending, we may have 2 or 1 lap left.
He is in the bottom of the boot, whatever you want to call it, the sole.
Yeah.
Going through the heel now.
Yeah, the heel.
Going to see the Brewers and the Cubs along with the Jays. Are you like trying to watch baseball teams starting from the bottom of the standings and going up? Or like,
oh no!
What are you trying to do there exactly?
So Funk and Juan are behind Nick on track. So if Nick crosses the line, which he will, they'll get another one.
Kyle, I don't know if you drink, but I dare you to do the 99.
See all the stadiums. Hey, if you ever make it down to Seattle, let me know.
Do you guys know what the 99 is?
It's a highway in Seattle where all the hookers are.
Oh, that's good stuff then. No, I mean, there's some people that go to stadiums, they want to eat one hot dog and one beer for inning. That meaning 9 hot dogs and 9 beers.
It's a
Which-
very expensive hobby.
Sounds
People
like
end up vomiting and like doing all kinds of weird stuff because of that specific thing.
it's a normal
So-
day for Tiago, isn't it?
Funk
No, because I can't eat that much. Sorry.
Fun got a hell of a run down into the bus stop. He's going to have the outside line, though, which is a shit line, so he's going to have to back off.
Yeah, it's what, 4 laps in a row?
Last lap of the race, yeah. He keeps trying to look there, but I think the Ferrari just has way too much straight line speed for him to make a move. So he is not going to get this done. He has about, what, half a lap?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a daring send.
Yeah, and there's not that many places left to send it. I mean, you're looking at
No,
top of
it's
the
like
hill.
right here. Like
into
if he
the
could
toe.
go to, if he could have dove to the inside, he could have had a look on Juan.
I think
Yeah,
you can set up
you
here.
could
Oh!
get Brave in the heel, but he got loose, so he is not going to have that move.
He was good.
Why does no one take the inside there? Inside there where? Danny's under yellow flag, by the way,
I think in the toe.
in the bus stop. He is not done with the race, though.
Nope.
Oh yeah, he suffered from the Ryan Cody. I mean, he did. He just hit the inside curb into the bus stop and then spun it. But he
Hey,
did
so
a full
Carl-
360.
Carl called for Danny's death, and it eventually happened.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Kyle
sadly,
is
he's
a
not-
witch, confirmed.
Oh, Funk is gonna try to draft across the line.
Leader has finished the race,
Oh,
so
he's not
whoever
gonna
crosses
get it.
now
Yeah,
is
he is not going to get that done. So Funk, unfortunately, is going to finish behind Juan. Murray and Jixer going to drag race it down to the end. Really good result from Jixer, though. P2 overall.
Yeah, Ferris gonna pick up a cheeky 4th place.
Oh wow, good shit, Ferris. P4.
Yeah, Ferris pulling the Alonso of I'm just not going to crash and get some points.
God, look at his freaking lights.
Flashing his lights for good measure.
Tried to drift T1 and failed.
Robeson is gonna finish P5. Danny's gonna
Someone-
get 6th with Carl right behind him.
Someone preferred Wall than anything else?
Apparently, everyone is trying to drift T1 or doing something.
Beverage 8th. Riley's gonna get 9th.
That's right, Bullet.
Milo-
Mrs. Jorgensen's going to be very upset about Carl's P2 season finish.
So Milo's gonna get 10th, but he is 30 seconds ahead of Artem, so he won't drop position.
That's right. So he will officially stay P10. Further down the standings, Brian Curzon P1 in AM class, ahead of the silvers, all of the silvers actually, ahead of Luis also in gold. And then we got Ryan Cody, who did not manage to get past Max Diggs, unfortunately, so Ryan is going to be P2 in class. Joey, who had a race to forget, to say the least. He is going to be dead last in the silver class and dead last overall, unfortunately. And then Bruce, who we all hope is okay, who didn't even exit the pits.
Yeah, he did not turn a single lap.
No, he did not.
G-Racer 7330B, welcome, sir. Or ma'am.
So we are finally done with the season.
We are.
Thank God.
I know, right?
It's
Seriously.
been kind of a weird one.
It really has.
Yeah. But like, I have had fun in those races, not gonna lie, so I can't wait for the next one. I love to commentate on this thing.
Yeah, I think summer, people were getting a life. ACC servers took a shit a couple of times. I mean, it's one of those things.
Holidays and stuff.
Yeah, but
So-
we'll be back probably on October 10th, maybe.
Yeah, a couple, 3 or 4 weeks in between. We'll look at the calendar and actually
October
schedule
9th.
around holidays.
Yeah, I think October 9th is probably when we'll start again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll try to schedule better around, like Thanksgiving, all that crap that's coming up. So
Right. Well, like if we start October 9th, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 week in between, 1, 2, 3. So like that would put our finale right on Thanksgiving weekend, which I think is perfect.
You guys could look at the calendar or
Like,
something
we
like
start
that.
on Canadian Thanksgiving and we end on American Thanksgiving. I mean, that's like, I don't know. It's written.
I mean, people that are out of town for Thanksgiving probably will not be there.
Yeah, well, sucks for them.
It's on Sunday. You should be back from your holidays by then.
Goddamn
Get ready
right.
to go to work.
Goddamn right. I still, at some point, want to know why Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving.
What do you mean?
Somebody should go to !Discord and write up why Canada has a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I need like actual Canadians, not like Ferris.
Yeah, we're gonna need some links and some reference material.
Yeah.
Like I need people that were born and lived most of their life or all of their life in Canada.
Green light. Go, go, go.
That's rare.
It's not rare.
Hi, Ferris.
Speaking of Canada, welcome, Ferris.
I'm sorry.
See? He's not Canadian because he said sorry, not sorry.
Sweet.
I'm sorry, bud.
Harvest and what do you guys harvest in Canada? Maple syrup?
Yes.
I mean,
Harvest.
Ferris is pretty much on point.
We harvest and bathe in it. All right.
I have a feeling we're gonna get Milo banned from our community.
Listen, Bullet, if you post links in the Twitch chat, nobody's gonna click on them or see them ever.
Yeah, I'm not reading that. It's how many words
That's
is
why
that?
I said put it in the Discord.
We give thanks that we're not. You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
I will accept that. There's one reason to really give thanks is that you're not American. It's true. Well, thank you everyone for a wonderful 8 weeks. Wonderful. Tomorrow we will be back. Actually, Milo will be back with an actual professional commentary. That is way better than us.
No, I'll
Dipsticks.
be there, so I'll be trash as well.
Yeah, but he keeps you in check.
That is true. That is very true.
We enable you. We're way worse.
I'm just there for the booze, by the way.
There you go. Other than that, we'll take a quick break. Probably about 3-4 weeks like we always do. But we'll be back. We'll have signups in our Discord. We might do some iRacing enduros in between.
Yeah, there's
We'll
also
see.
the Colony 24-hour and
True.
that 24-hour where they do like 4 different races. I forget what they're calling it.
I think
Trackalicious?
Suzuka's Trackalicious 24, it's like 4 tracks into 24 hours, 6 hours each. There's the 24 hours of Kialami, which most of us will be. I think Suzuka 10 hours is coming, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in October.
And the Batters, the 1000th Me and Milo the First will be part of that as well. So
Did you just say Milo?
Milo, he said Milo. Yep.
How long have you
sorry.
Yep. Somebody clip that and send it to Milo.
That's gonna make its way somehow into tomorrow's intro, I bet.
Milo the First.
Because he started learning Spanish and I started speaking like a Spanish language.
Okay.
I do know Spanish as well. I don't know if you know that. I'm not
Milo?
good at it, but I know it.
God. How long
Frick.
have you known Milo?
It was fun to call him Milo because he knows Spanish then. He doesn't know anymore.
Don't you dare say that was on purpose.
It was.
That was
Every
not.
time
Shut the fuck up. That was not on
every
purpose.
every time he comes in the chat, I say, welcome Milo the First. Milo el Primero, I speak. That is true.
Yeah, you didn't say Milio. You said Milo.
It's
Like
Milo.
you slipped. That was a straight. Nuh-uh. I don't care
Maybe
what
I
you
slipped.
say.
Maybe I slip, but that's what I do. I say Milo el Primero. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well.
you fuck.
Anyway,
Thank you for joining. As always.
Thank you all.
Say bye, Tiago.
Bye,
Tiago.
Tiago.